it's me. I'm here. I'm going to be playing Nine Souls again. Well, not again. I haven't beaten it yet. It's been taking a while. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna playing some more of it. I just remembered that when I was in primary school, I had to, whenever we had the morning assembly, we said good afternoon or good morning. We had to do it in sign language as well. There was nobody in my school who was hard of hearing, who had difficulties with hearing. They just decided that that's what we were doing, and everything that we did had to be in sign language. Can't remember what it was. In fact, actually, there was only two things we had to do in sign language, really, and that was enter the register and say, like, good morning in the assembly. I don't know why we did that. Because there was no one. There really was no one who... I mean, it was a cool idea. I guess it was cool. But this was back in, like, the early 2000s. Well, mid-2000s. Mid to early 2000s. This was, like, the 2000s. Like... I don't know. No one cared about inclusivity back then. Oh. But no, that was something I just remembered. Never mind. I only thought that because I just remembered whenever we used to do assembly in the morning, we'd always be like, "Good morning, Mrs. Smith," because apparently the teachers were a megalomaniac and they'd scream and shout if you didn't say good morning to them. All right. So, you know, I'm not gonna faff about. It's earlier in the day, and when I announced on Discord that I was streaming, no one replied. Nope, there he is. It's Visfric. I knew he was around somewhere. I was about to say, Visfric, that no one was here, because I don't have any indication if anyone was here, but it appears that you were there. It's not 3 p.m. Well, I mean, it's 3 p.m. somewhere, probably. I just thought I was in the mood to start streaming now, and so I decided to start streaming now. Because I can do that. There is nothing stopping me legally from streaming whenever I want. Apart from a small bracelet on my ankle that does mandate that I have to go to certain locations at certain times. You're gonna come and hunt me down. Also, because I opened my can of Monster and I thought that I might as well. I've had this sat on my shelf since I said I bought it the other day. I bought it because I was going to stream on that day. That day that I mentioned in the Discord that I had bought Monster, that was the day I was last going to stream. No, I just didn't. So it's been sat on my shelf since. Yeah. I want them to sponsor me. I want them to give me a load of free stuff. Though I am concerned that the back of this can does... the copy on the back does imply that I am a girl for drinking the sugar-free one. So... Sorry. It's gay to drink a sugar-free Monster, apparently. But, you know, if that means I get to live a little bit longer and not get diabetes, fuck it, sign me up. What is that? What is this fucking... Yeah, it's got estrogen in it. What's this? Why is there an estrogen emote? Surely this was... I mean, they used to say that it had the opposite of estrogen in it. They used to say that it had, like, testosterone in it, because they used to say that taurine, that the taurine in it came from bull sperm. I don't know if that's true, but I feel like that's kind of... When it comes to what you're eating, no one really actually... I don't think anyone actually cares. Especially, like, There's all those like cultures out there that eat like sheep's testicles and things. No one really calls them out too much. So like, if this really is like 90% viscous, high grade bull semen, I don't really care. I don't think taurine is bull semen. I don't think it is. I think that's just an urban myth created by people who were like you know, like the nerds that weren't cool enough to drink Monster. The sort of people that wanted to drink Monster, but their parents were like, no, you can't. I bought you a calculator instead. I think that's all it is. I wouldn't be surprised if bull semen has taurine in it. Like, that wouldn't be surprising. Like, if bull semen is a source of it, I just don't think that that what is in Monster or any other energy drink comes from milking a bull. I don't think they just have like a bull in a cow milker that just leads directly into the can. I don't think that's what happens. Oh, is this your biochemistry coming into it? There you go. That's what you should look. Become an energy drink manufacturer with your biochemistry, or whatever it is that you do. I think you said biochemistry. But yeah, it's also got L-carnitine. Yeah, make a drink out of real bull semen. Oh, this is fake shit. This is probably just cow semen. I want real bull semen straight from the bull's long, leathery udder. The one long, singular udder that all bulls have. Oops. I think freshly squeezed. You have to get it like you gotta. You collect it. You collect it from the testicles like you're getting orange juice by squeezing it into one of those things. That's how they harvest it. Once a bull has been used up in breeding purposes, they cut its testes off and get one of those orange juices. Squeeze it out. I think that's I have no reason to question whether or not that's true or false. I think that's exactly what they do. Nothing like some bull semen in the early afternoon. Do you think you can get bull semen with or without bits? Mine's been filtered to remove the bits. Ugh. Do you want it chunky? I wonder how much testosterone you would get from sucking off a bull. They're the real questions. They're the questions that most streamers are too afraid to ask. I think my T levels are pretty low, so I think I need to start boosting them up, you know. And there's a lot of cow fields around here, so one of them's probably a male. If I just walk around, let me know your findings, and I'll see about whether or not I need to, you know, get in on it. I think my pathetic excuse for facial hair shows just how much I do need to start injecting testosterone straight into my jowls. Make my cheeks nice and red. Make all the boys like me. I'm going to go down to the roller skating ring later and dance around the boys. I think I do well as a 1950s woman, going around looking like trying to get a husband at the age of 16. I think I would be 16, not the man. The man would be like 32. It's 1950s. It's weird to think that I'm not that far off 32. I mean, I am, but I'm not. I'm like 32. That's like an old man thing. It's like, well, it's only 6 years away from me. It's like, it sounds like a long way, but 6 years ago, I was in school 6 years ago, so... I know, I was already out of school 6 years ago, sorry. Who's grooming 16-year-olds? People, the men in the 50s. Well, men now, really. But, you know, it was socially acceptable in the 50s, apparently. Which, we have this conversation every time my age comes up. What when you thought I was younger than you? Do you have early onset dementia? I'm 26. I'm a depressing age. I'm at that age now where, like, I'm officially, like, fully an adult. Like, up to the age of, like, 23, I think you can... 23, 24, I think you can get away with, you know, not being an adult. Like, you are an adult, officially, legally, and in every regard you are. But up to that point, you can kind of be like, alright, everything before 24, just forget that happened. I'm now at 25, you're an adult. And it's like at 26, I'm well into that now. And so I'm like a full adult. And all the people around me, like I'm coming to the conclusion that, like, all the YouTubers that I like are all the same age as me. And they're like Wendigoon's the same age as me. Wendigoon's the same age as me. And I was like, well, that's great. He's married. I mean, I've got friends that are married. I got a friend that's like, I haven't spoken to in years. I call him a friend. I can't really call him a friend. I haven't spoken to him in years. But I'm like scared to talk to him because I don't know what he's been up to. He's like recently started playing War Thunder, and I was like, do I reach out to him and be like, hey, I see you're playing War Thunder. Do you also hate yourself? But like, I don't want to find out that he is like married with 4 kids. Which is very possible. And now I'm 26, aren't I? I'm a real adult. I'm a real adult. I'm supposed to be married. I'm supposed to have a child. I'm supposed to have a job. I'm supposed to have moved out. And I just haven't. I'm drinking Monster, sat in a room that's 28 degrees with an Amazon cardboard, an Amazon parcel cardboard jammed under the door to stop it from opening with the wind. I'm going to enjoy it. So I'm going to be playing this game. I'm not very good at it. I haven't played it in I haven't played it in a week. Sorry, I've got, oh, my cables are all wrapped under the bloody things now. Oh, they're all, oh. There we go. Yeah? Yeah, you've got a degree. You're all right. Yeah, what have I got? I got a Blu-ray of Free Ren. You know? That's what I got. Got a book called Tankhead. It's in the camera's flipped. I got a book called Tankhead, an art book. But I don't have a job either. This is a channel for the unemployed. I'm a spokesperson for the job center. Go to the job center. They probably won't find you a job. Well, it just depends on how able-bodied you are, to be fair. Alright, that's enough being depressed. I mean, it didn't sound like I was depressed based on how I was yelling, but you know, you get the idea. I am scared. I know it's currently a meme, you know, job applications, employed, job, things like that. I am scared that we're going to get to a point where people are legitimately censoring the word job. Because I did see it. It was censored as a joke. It was censored as a joke. But I know how the pipeline goes, because that's just how things go. And I'm scared we're going to get to a point soon where people are censoring the word job legitimately. I've seen it once, and we're going to see it again. If anyone's watching the VOD, I want you to know, I'm speaking to you in the future. I'm not proud of the fact that I'm unemployed. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yeah, fucking, look at me, I'm the peak of human evolution. No, it's not what I'm saying. Hello, Maya. Are you there? Hello, future VOD watchers. Welcome to Endless Bread TV, the VOD. Today we're gonna be playing my favorite game, and that is Nine Souls. We're playing as a little cat man named Yi. I would actually threaten to hurt myself if I had to act like that on a daily basis. I got no idea how people... I refuse to believe there's anyone out there that does that. Can I smack? No, because you'll see how disgusting my teeth are. The idea there, I just did by accident. I got horrible teeth. I got horrible British people teeth. I think it's because I clenched my jaw in my sleep. I woke up with one of my teeth like really hurting the other day, and I think if I keep doing it, it might fall out. I probably do smell like Mr. Beast. Nah, he got in trouble the other day for using AI generated thumbnails, didn't he? Always fun to see. I always relish in Mr. Beast being seen. I want to see if that corner's real or not. No, it's not. I just relish in the. I bask in the glory that knowing that I'm better than Mr. Beast. I don't care if I've got small. I've got less numbers than him. I relish the fact that I am objectively better than him. I don't care how much. I don't care if there's like 6 people that have had their life made better by him. I don't care. I don't care. I do not care that it's very possible that there are at least a few people that have had their lives improved by Mr. Beast. All that matters to me is that I'm not him. And I don't smile like a psychopath. And I haven't used AI to generate anything. I haven't made anything recently, and I'm not making anything, but at least I haven't generated anything. I am going to smell horrible by the end of this stream, though. I do want you to know that. You know... What is that? What do you mean you hire someone to punch me in the nuts? I'm going to punch him in the nuts. Do it yourself, coward. You know, actually, before I was going to stop, I assume that's a boss because the audio stopped. I want you to know that before I start, actually, I'm going to just do this real quick. Before I started the stream, I died once to that thing that killed me the last time I was streaming. So there's nothing on it. There's no point for me to go over there and get that. So I'm just going to pretend that I wasn't over there. He's a busy man. Can't be that busy. He's got a team of about 4,000 people that all live next door to him because he bought a road. He bought a road and a lot of houses, and everyone lives next to him in this little beast cult. I wanted to see if I remembered how to play the game, and the answer is no. I don't remember how to play the game. It's been a week. It's been longer than a week. It's been 9 days. But yeah, no, I just on the subject of being mildly depressed. The other night, I hate having I hate having stupid images as my desktop backgrounds. Yeah. I love it, but at the same time I hate it. Because the other night, I was having my midnight misery spiral, my daily midnight misery spiral. Yeah. And I was like miserable as shit. And like imagining what it's like, what the sensation of putting a gun in my mouth is, that sort of shit, you know, the usual stuff that happens at midnight that everyone experiences. And I was like miserable as hell, like slouched down in my chair, and I look up at this monitor here, and just like a 4-pixel image stretched, like the lowest quality image, 4 pixels stretched across the entire monitor, just really tiny, a really blurry image. Just accept Christ and win a free PS2. And I was like, thanks, world. Thanks for that. I love that image, and it's just like, just sitting in abject misery and just accept Christ and receive a free PS2. You know what? I'm gonna find the image and put it on stream. It's funny. Just like all feelings of misery disappeared when I looked up to see that. Let me see if I can find it. Where would it be? It would be in my desktop backgrounds folders. It's just this. I just have that. I'm like the most miserable I've felt in weeks, and I just have. Wait, let me. Hold on. And I just. Oh, come on. Oh, it's not doing it. I can't try to scale it. I just have that. I look up and just see that. As I'm incredibly miserable. I got saved by a PS2. I might have that as my new AFK screen. Absolutely perfect. Let's do that. I love all my desktop background images. I got loads of them. I keep adding to it occasionally. I got some stupid ones. I got some of them are like legitimate images that I just like, and then some of them are completely stupid. And I'm not going to show any more of them because I want them. If ever I show like images of my background, my desktop, I want them to be hidden. But that story in particular was too perfect not to not mention. And I wanted to mention it before I forgot it because it was funny as fuck. Just the dichotomy of going from utter abhorrence of the self to, yeah, why not? I want a PS2. I never owned a PS2. A lot of people don't, shit. A lot of people are always surprised when I say that I never owned a PS2. But I didn't. I had a GameCube instead. I had a GameCube and then an Xbox 360. Alright. The Great Miner! Shit. Fuck. Hold on. I've forgotten how to play the game. Craig, nobody tell your local Minecraft streamer. Listen, I was trying, okay? I was trying to make a joke and it didn't work. It was too long-winded and there was too much of a gap. I know. Okay, I'm not that quick-witted. I don't even know where that boss was. Where was that? It was over here. Here it was. We'll be alright. I was thinking about playing a, No! Stop it! Stop! I was thinking about playing a different game. Stop it! Alright. Let's untense my arms and try and focus a little bit. Okay, because it's not that difficult. Okay. I mean, it's decidedly not okay. I was going to play Space Marine 2 on stream today, or well, whatever day this stream was going to happen, I was going to play Space Marine 2. I've been playing a lot of Space Marine 2. It's actually a lot better than I remember it being. I know it's not been out very long, but I played it on release, and I was like, this is really good. I enjoyed this, but I played through the campaign of it, and then never touched it again, because I was like, well, I don't have any friends to play the co-op mode, the operations mode, and I didn't know you could do it single player. But then I played it single player, and I was like, this is really difficult, but like I can see it being fun. And then I eventually decided to play it with randos, and like it was really fun. Like even with randos, it was fun. I wasn't like, no one talks to each other in it. Everyone's just in it, and they just occasionally press the For the Emperor button. 2? I think it was 2. But yeah, no, it was like really fun, and I was thinking about playing it on stream, but I don't know if my computer could handle me streaming and playing Space Marine 2, especially in this heat. So I don't know if I'm going to do that. But yeah. Also, Siege Mode came out, and that I only played one game of that, and that was really fucking chaotic. It was chaotic and some of the most fun I've had in a long... Oops, I thought I was doing it the other way. There we go. Wasn't too bad, just gotta focus on it. But yeah, no, I was playing, Siege Mode came out. I played one game of that so far, because it's a long thing. If you're playing Siege Mode and you've got a good team, it will just keep going. And it does take up a lot of time, but it is a lot of fun. To do it. Was I not? Oh no, there we go. I thought that. Oh, okay. But yeah, no, it's very chaotic. It's the sort of thing where you get to the point where in the operations mode, just the general co-op campaign sort of thing, you'll have one boss spawn throughout the entire thing, and it will just spawn at random somewhere. Predetermined locations it'll spawn. And they can either be really easy or really difficult, just depending on the team that you've got or whatever. And but generally they're not too bad. But they are a problem. It's something you've got to go out of your way to make sure you deal with. In Siege Mode, they spawn 3 of them just at a time, and it'll be like 3 different bosses as well. You got like 3 Hellbrutes after you, and it's like one of them is annoying enough. Each person, one Hellbrute can easily be taken down by one person each. But it's still challenging. And then you've got like all the other stuff that you've got to put up with in Space Marine 2. And it's just so chaotic, and it's a lot of fun. So I was gonna play that because of how chaotic it is. I need to. Okay, I'm forgetting what I'm supposed to be doing. There we go. There we go. So I might play that on a stream soon, because I just kind of want an excuse to play Space Marine 2. Whatever. Don't dodge into him. shit. Also, I've added a controller input thing on just next to my webcam, just because of the amount of times that I'm like, I pressed that and I want to prove it. I want to know if I'm being insane, because it's very common. It's very common for me to be like, oh yeah, I pressed that button. I never did. I never pressed that button. And I just think I did. I just imagine that I did. I'm not allergic. I'm just... I don't like... Where do I... Ow. I just like to go... I like to edge, not pressing it. Oops. I also only have a limited amount of them, and so I don't like using them if I don't have to. There we go. So, because it's like I'm not used to, but for instance, like, I don't know when the next like checkpoint. Oh. I don't know when the next checkpoint's going to be, so I don't like using it. And then in games like Lies of P, I have to like put up with the fact that bosses in that will be like really difficult. And then you'll use up all your charges of whatever the heck it is. You'll use all of those of your healing charges on like the first phase of the boss, and then get to the second phase, and it's like, great. So you've used all of them. And you've got to try and make it to the second phase. So I don't like using them if I don't desperately need to. Warning: the water in the Empyrean district has been contaminated. Please cease all passenger-related water deliveries. Floating atop the ruins of Yaoichi Lake, the Empyrean district is the council-designated living and hibernation space for all Solarians. Water and food are transported up to the Sky Tower and stored in the district's lower level. The Sky Tower extends further down, connecting to the Daybreak Tower on the surface and New Kunlun's research center deep underground. Hello, zombie! Just thought I'd welcome you with a hearty hello. How's it going? You got a Fire TV, as in it's... Oh, I thought you was going to say that it's, like, really good. You got, like, a really good TV. But the truth of it, it is Fire if it puts all of your streaming services together. That is a thing, though, isn't it? That now we are reverting back to what America used to refer to as cable. We're just reverting back to the old regular package. It's like, yeah, you don't have TV anymore. We have internet. Just choose that. What is this? Oh no, I've forgotten how to do this. I've remembered how to do this. Oh shit! No. Shite. No. Crack pipe. There you go. Going back to cable, and then we'll make it cheaper if you watch some ad savers. Well, that is what has happened, hasn't it? Because like now you can. I mean, it's been like this for ages. That you can pay for a cheaper version of Netflix. You just have to have ads, and it's like, what's the point now? What are we here? What are we doing here? We've gone from having something that was like objectively the best thing ever to having 7 things that are objectively just annoying. What's going on here? I think I see. Wait, how do I get that one? Can I stand in between these? Let's try it. Yes. Oh, I've got to like time it. I've got to dot. Oh. That's. Eh. What's the. Like there? No. Okay, not there. It's just like. I think I died. Did I die at some point? Wait. No. They had like the perfect. You know, like I understand that we're like, no, we don't want to have one like streaming service have everything because you know like monopoly laws or whatever. But thank you. But like sometimes I think like maybe like a streaming service monopoly would be good. Sometimes I'm like, you know what? Have everything, every possible thing on one service. Have no ads and have it perfect. You know, maybe delegate it from like, you know, you got like regular TV, you got like, and then other TV. You know, what I'm saying is make Crunchyroll good. That's what I'm saying. Where does this go? Okay, that goes there. Am I supposed to be doing this, or is there a way to turn that off? Well, I assume there might be a way to turn it off, to be fair. Yes, I'm just going. I'm not. I'm just going down here. Yeah, it might be here actually. There we go. I'm just being a rube. Oops. Yep. Problem is, if research cheap, there was 3 stream services, you can switch between them. There's dozens of them. Yeah. The thing is, even now, like, if to me the price isn't the biggest concern. I know that's not necessarily the right way to look at it, but I think that it's the price isn't the concern. It's what you're getting for the price. I think that's the problem. But yeah, no, there are too many of them. There's too many of them, and the way that it works just makes it so annoying, because if you want to watch something, sometimes they're like, "Oh, you live in the UK? Sorry." And it's like, yeah, I get it. I don't like living in the UK either, but I would like to, you know, watch Shrek or whatever, you know. Yeah, that's the thing. It is by the time you are, if you're having to have that many, that's, yeah, I get that's not. I don't pay for that many. I don't pay for any. I don't think. I think I pay for Amazon Prime. I don't use it though. Oh, I'm one of like the only people on the planet to pay for YouTube. Because like realistically, it's like the only thing like I say, it's the only thing I pay for, and anything that I could possibly need is on YouTube. Really, I spend more time watching Wendigoon or someone like that as opposed to like a H-Bomber guy video over whatever Netflix has. But yeah, no, yeah. If you're only paying for one thing, it's like, yeah, that's fine. But if you have to pay for 5, and you have to pay for 5, because as I was saying, sometimes it's like, well, sorry, you don't live in Senegal, you're not allowed to watch Code Geass. It's like, oh great, thanks. Guess I'll move to Senegal then, or watch it at like at 240p, 15 frames a second over a VPN. And it's like, yeah. I do find it like, you do, that is like, There's the thing on YouTube. What's better about what's funny about YouTube is the people that don't understand that it's illegal what they are doing on YouTube, because they will always have like they'll always have something like that. They'll be like Despicable Me full movie, but somewhere in the comment, in the description, it'd be like no copyright infringement intended. It's less of a problem now, but like the other day I was looking, me and my friend were listening to a soundtrack. We were listening to a soundtrack from an anime, I think, or a game, I can't remember. It was from something very much under copyright, you know, very much the sort of thing where it's like, it's legally grey to upload the entire thing to YouTube. But just like, it was just in the title, it was, I can't remember what it was. We'll just say it's the K-On! Soundtrack. It was like, K-On! Soundtrack, no copyright. It's like, what do you mean no copyright? It's the K-On! Soundtrack. So it's someone else's music. It's very explicitly under copyright. And it's like, you still see it where people upload. It's prevalent mostly with music. Because most of the time, I mean, you're not going to get in trouble for it. For the most part, it's not going to be like, what? You upload a you upload a soundtrack. What's going to happen? They're going to just take all the ad revenue from it, or tell you not to say take it down. And you could fight it, but you're wrong, so you're not going to win. Can I get that over that little gap there? I say it's little, it's the length of the entire region, but... Down we go. You was watching season 4, episode 1 of Rick and Morty on the hub when it just came out. Get anything on there. Yeah. Okay, so this whatever I was doing over here was completely pointless, it seems. There we go. Okay. What's the problem with being this? With spending, with not streaming for a week, is that I've got no idea what I was doing. Please despawn. Yeah, they do. No! No! Get in! For everything here. I think so, yeah. The thing when Nazi shrimps were a thing, so you're just watching Nazi shrimps on Pornhub. No! It's Pornhub! It's happened! We've got Pornhub! This is the way that I came. The wind is going this way. Pornhub! This is the way that I came from, okay. I was gonna say I'm gonna make the Endless Bread website Pornhub, but that already exists. Not the bread website, Pornhub. And I'm saying that. No, panicking. There we go. It's like the website Cornhub. I think that exists as well. Up there? How do I get up there? I have to go around the long way. No. Well, maybe. Do it the long way. He's doing it long style. He's doing it long style, everyone. Huh. Nothing beats doing it the long way. Oh, piss. So we've got to do it the long way. Cock. Ugh. Looks like we do have to do it the long way. I'm doing it long style. Let's go. I'm playing this game long style. No, I'm playing this game long style. I feel like it's the amount of time that it's taken me to get this far, according to my save file, is 21 hours. I think. Something like that. You knew that was going to happen, didn't you, Maya? You sly dog. Oops, I keep pressing the. I could probably yeah, this thing's there. Let's break that. Yeah. No, no! Ah! Fucking. Oh wait, yeah, it's up here. Okay. There we go. But this, what is that? Oh, lovely scream, me lord. No. Oh, I'm pressing. Okay, I've forgotten how to play the game. Give me a sec. Oh no. Okay. Okay. This is going to lead to just a dead end with nothing in it. I know. Cock. I thought that was going to send me back. No. Oh. Oh, piss. No, no, no. There we go. Can I tempt you with a little bit of a scream, my lord? Okay, are these mutually exclusive? I can do one and not the other. I know I've been caught by that on the previous time. Oh, I beg your pardon, my son. My children. Shit. Okay. My ethereal children. Fruit of my brain, not my loins. Shark girl and lava girl. I've never seen Shark Boy and Lava Girl. I wasn't cool. I'm going to set the world on fire. Okay. Oh, wait. Is this, did I just unlock a shortcut? Is that what I just did just now? I'm going to say yes. Kind of. Oh, okay. I think it wants me to go in that elevator that's above me. But I want to explore. Lava, shark, and boy girl. A shark made of lava and a girl made of boy. What do you think would be harder to take in a fight? A shark made of lava or lava in the shape of a shark? I think I'd take my chances with the lava made of shark. Wait, I don't know why. I think, yeah. No, yeah, we're changing it. We're adding the lava made of shark. A molten shark or a shark made of lava. Bussy or Genus. I think that's what we should be. We should. That's what that should be. We've got Bussy and Genus. What do you prefer? Which way, Western boy? Yeah, we got the gawk. Which way, Western man? Molten shark or a shark made of lava? No, they're not the same. They're different. My lord, have you reached the Empyrean district? I've never been there myself, but I would venture a guess that those exclusive areas must be decked with majestic scenery and magnificent splendor. However, the security level for the living quarters is also extremely high, with many guards patrolling even during dormant periods. Something's off about this place. It's too quiet, and the security is relatively lax. Could this be another trap? Please forgive me, but I do not have enough data points to make a judgment. It doesn't matter. I'm too deep in the tiger's den to stop now. May you succeed, my lord. Okay. Excuse me, can I interest you in some genus, my lord? A little bit of genus? Genus, it produces gum. Ugh. Where are you? I see you up there hiding in the dark. There he is. I knew it. My quivering sprout. Could you stop? Is that the same one? Can I kill it? Yeah. It is not immune to death. Oh. It's very quiet. He was right. It is rather quiet. All quiet on the nines. Oh, what did he do? What? How am I? There we go. What do you mean many deaths? Look at this. I am. Never mind. I'm certifiably okay at this game. Crack pipe. Crack pipe! I've been watching a lot of speedrun videos recently. I've been watching a lot of summoning salt videos, and it's kind of made me want to start speedrunning. What do you mean? Well, the board of who is the okayest. That's who gave it me. Can I get up there? It's just, yeah. What is that? Oh, it's platform. How is it timed? I got a certificate from the board of the okayest, from the board of OK deciders. The BOD. I got a certificate from the BOD stating that I am okay. Okay, we're gonna have to turn a lift on. little bit here. Here's the thing, we actually, the board of OK deciders did look into if Annie was in fact okay, and they came out with no, Annie was not okay. Oh, we can stand on that. Because she had in fact been hit and struck by a smooth criminal, they could not determine, they determined that she was not okay. Hello, oh, I thought you were going to attack me. Just a weird goldfish. Hello.
Hey.
Hey, mister. Need a tour? As that old saying goes. Wait, how did it go again? Enjoy a sublime eternity amongst the evergreen foothills of New Kunlun, the second home of your dreams. How about a drink? What do you say? You serve alcohol? Absolute alky. Someone's like, oh, do you want a drink? And he's like, oh, you got any whiskey? Like, no. No, actually, we got orange juice. Got orange juice, apple juice. No milk. We don't drink milk here. No, not since they ran out. This humble servant only serves stories. What would it be? I want to... Don't make me drink on your story. Yeah, I'm sorry, okay? Have you decided on your order? Give me a status report. No greeting? How improper. You can keep ignoring me, but you're not going to find any other facility to interact with. These entertainment facilities weren't designed to run for too long. They all became useless after the Solarians went to sleep. Restaurants, tea houses, taverns and tailors in the Empyrean district have all ceased operations. Coupled with the high rate of accidents recently, it may not be particularly safe to walk around. What accidents?
Okay.
The rate of irregular awakenings has increased. They can't communicate and are extremely irritable. The system now classifies them as non-intelligent creatures, so I don't have to guide them. You're the only one that stands out. You're lucid and I like that. Let me treat you to another drink. Or would you prefer some free sleep assistance? The fuck does that mean? What does that mean? On this nearly endless voyage, it is only inevitable that some are awakened due to unknown anomalies. If you're one such person, please find the nearest robot and ask for sleep assistance. I have 10 different conversation modes, lullabies in different languages, and an extensive collection of jokes that should help ease your nerves. Thanks, but I won't be needing your assistance. You're welcome. It's the least I could do for a wonderful friend like you. Once sleep assistance is concluded, the guards will take you back to your hibernation pod. They are not amenable to delays or objections, so please cooperate. I'll find where the Sol is. Leaving so soon? What a busy fellow. See you soon. I'm here if you ever need to chat. Hup. See if there's anything to break. So are we on like a spaceship or something? We're on like a spaceship that flies around and they're like in hibernation pods, like how they're always like, oh, we're gonna have like generational spaceships or whatever. Oh, I'm getting all sweaty. I'm getting sweaty, everybody. I know what you fucking degenerates like to hear. What do you mean cats are lactose intolerant? That's a lie. Get the camera. Get the smell-o-vision. What's in here? The digital bulletin. The vital sanctums are ready. New Kunlun is going dormant. All services in the Imperium district have ended. All passengers should report to the Enlightenment Sanctum. During the long interstellar journey, Solarian passengers could seek comfort in the various life and entertainment facilities in the Empyrean district. Sorry, I keep putting M in at the end for some reason. Stress-relieving agents were added to all food and drink in the district in order to maintain the emotional stability of all passengers. They are to cow milk. What? I'm not going to splash out on like goat or camel milk, am I? Why is like there's so much cartoon out there of cats drinking milk? What about man milk? Yeah. Can I feed my cat Monster Energy? Just like. Do you think she'd like this? She'd probably die. I mean, she probably wouldn't be good for any cat, but a cat of my cat's age would probably explode if I gave her monster energy. Oh, I pressed the crack pipe button. Sorry. I saw that. Didn't see it well enough, though, apparently. We didn't know any better back then. What? So are you telling me that for all of history, we had cats that were like spraying shit everywhere, and we were like, yeah, that's just what they do? Or like, you know, we had all the cats would like, they'd all like mysteriously die from like milk related like illnesses, and we just went, no, that's just what cats do. They live quite a while. My cat's like 16. To be fair, back in the day, most people didn't live that long, so it was like most people probably wouldn't have lived long enough anyway to see the death of their cat. That's why everyone thought that they had 9 lives, is because they just would never die, because everyone was dying before them. But what is that? Oh, there's the things that like those. Oh, they look like me. They got the cat ears. Well, not me personally. They look like ye. Are those the things that we keep seeing scattered around dead that are like, hey, we had to go out and hunt these things? Is that what? Oh, okay. Thought that was background image assets. Is that like what happens if when these guys like get put into stasis and they turn into weird fungus creatures? They're working on a cure for liver failure for cats, which would double their lifespan. They're going to be immortal at this rate. Okay. My arm's like covered in scratches from my cat. I know that she doesn't like. I know that she likes it when I pick her up, because she doesn't. She purrs. She purrs and meows when she sees me. I'm actually pretty certain that she might be trying to imitate me. I say this is like sounds stupid, but like her name is Tiffin, and whenever I see the cat, I say Tiffin. You know, I say Tiffin to her. Yeah, which the way that Tiffin sounds is tiff in. Up and down, yeah? That's how it feels to me. It's got up and down sound. Whenever my cat sees me, she also goes a eh sound. She makes a sound. Like, I mean, not like a robot. I think my cat hears me saying Tiffin and thinks it's a greeting, and she's saying hello to me. She could also be trying to say hello. My cat isn't a robot. That isn't how she survived so long. I think my cat is trying to communicate with me. But yeah, she's a good. Because she's like, she's an indoor-outdoor cat, so we don't trim her claws or anything because she needs it to fight off the neighborhood cats. And so she's still, even in her old age, still has like really sharp claws. And so whenever I pick her up, she always jabs them into me. And it's like, I know that I'm holding on to her like tight because I know that cats like to be held tight. Well, not all cats, but I know that my cat likes that. And so it's like, I'm holding onto it tight. And I'm not going to drop you. You don't have to dig your claws into my arm. I will not drop you. And so like this shoulder here is completely torn up. It's like covered in scars and scratches from when I grab her. I've got scratches on my arm here. Sometimes I've got a few scratches on my hands, but that's because you know how cats are. When it's like you'll be petting them, and it's like, oh, they love it, and then she's just out of nowhere. She's like, no, I'm grabbing you now, and I'm going to inject you with venom or whatever it is they've got in their claws. Don't want that. Don't care about that. That's like kind of useful. Did I want that one? I think I wanted that. I think I was going for... I don't really care about that. But I did want that. I wanted the increased damage on the talisman. Because I don't really use... I use the Unbound counter, but not like that much. So I've never really felt like I've been wanting for talisman charges. So I think I'll go with the talisman damage first. So we'll get that, so I can then next unlock that. Oh wait, I will clear this notification in here. Okay. Yep. And I will actually rest. How many coins have I got? I've got 2,000 coins. Is that enough to go back? Should I go back? I think I can get like a new... Maybe get some health if I head back to the pavilion. Put it towards something. We'll see. Okay. Do I have the... I don't think I've got the necessary requirements to upgrade my... Oh, I do have a crack pipe upgrade. Okay, let's do that. Oh, and I've maxed it out. It must be approaching the end then, if that's the case. What have you got to tell me? I heard about what happened with Lady Ethereal. Thank goodness you were able to escape. How much did she resent you to have to lock you in her soulscape? Now that I think about it, maybe it was the opposite. She probably did it because she thought I would understand what she was going through. Really? What a pity. Among this group of lunatics, Lady Ethereal was the only one you could have a normal conversation with. Wait. Isn't Kwafu one of them? You say I can't have a normal conversation with you? Sigh. Perhaps we're all responsible for her descent into madness. At least she won't have nightmares anymore. Khajiit have wares if you have coin. Alright there, Sean. I'm ignoring you. I don't like talking to you. Not that. Wait, actually, maybe that. 6,000! I don't... There's too much quick math in there. I'm not doing it. Sean! Over the past century, I have studied and observed Solarian behaviors as much as is possible. However, there is one thing I am unable to mimic. Do you know what it is? Acts of violence? Pissing? Shitting? Coming? Oh, ho, ho, ho. That is what I choose not to do. That's what I choose not to do. Not what I cannot do. It's dreams. Artificial beings like myself are unable to dream. I have tried limiting my performance and shutting down to induce fainting, but dreams have never come to me. I get why it might seem attractive to you, but there's no need to think much of it. You don't always get to have good dreams. Wait, what game was that? Heavy Rain? Or is Heavy Rain... Is it Heavy Rain? Or is Heavy Rain a level in Left 4 Dead 2? Sean! Well, I'll get one of those centipede things to give to the lot of the men downstairs. Centipede. Thunder centipede. That's what I was called back in high school. I got a lot of fingers that go a lot of places. It's actually vile. I like to It's not because of that, actually. It's because I like to scuttle around on the floor and hide in cracks. Give. Thunder centipede. Hand it over. Eat it, you vile creature of a man. Delicious. These bugs were really commonplace where I grew up. They lived near water and caused the deaths of a few careless kids every summer. Oh, just a nice, pleasant conversation here. Oh, delicious. That's to be expected. Kids will drown no matter how shallow the water. It's not that. Not only are they highly poisonous, so numb, they can also release electric currents when in danger. It tastes sweet and sour. Sticks a bit to the teeth, but not bad at all. Thank you. Okay. I've become so numb, I can feel you there. Becoming this so much more aware. I don't know the rest of that. I don't know anymore. I've become... No! What's that noise? What's screaming? Stop screaming up here. I've become so numb, I can feel you there. Oops. No! No! I don't know why I wanted to destroy that. I did not need to. Okay. I feel like self-medicating all my mental illnesses with Monster Energy is helping. Only a little bit. Okay, so I can go back up here. Helping how? I don't know. Oh, wait. Ah, okay. Oh, what a quaint way to teach me I can destroy those. Don't know, it just seems to be suppressing certain things. Hello, creature. Oops, don't want to try. Oh, okay. Oh, you have not died. Oh, I've put you on the lift as well. Okay. Did it give me more than one chance? Okay. I've become so numb, I can feel you there. Becoming this so much more aware. No, no, I did that wrong. You say finally, I feel like I only saw it like once. Oh, there's a thing here. I'm just assuming I can't kill those things yet, so I'm just gonna run past them. Ooh. I thought I saw it like once previous. Like, as in that was my second time seeing it. Any fugu? Shit. They're growing. I can't stop growing. Okay. Where am I? Just making sure I am still in places that I've not seen before. Why can't I go up here? What's this for? Yep. Interesting. Always like it when the door closes behind me. My heart's entangled by the plum tree. I can't sing in Chinese, so he's going to have to deal with that. Is this... This is the, is this mine? It's my impression of Mini-Me. Do you like it? Is this my sanctum? Is that a little me in there? Nua Fuxi, welcome to the most glorious era. Okay, maybe not, actually. This is the villain from Power Rangers. What do you think you're doing? Dabbling in these lower class pursuits. How dare you enjoy things? With the wealth our family has accumulated for millennium, we could turn this crisis into an opportunity. Those Power Rangers won't see what's coming. Is the banquet ready? Everyone must be exhausted from getting here. Ow. Has the play started yet? Is it Macbeth? Oh, that was easy. I got the bike rack talisman. I forgot. Oh, it's a soul. I forgot what they were called. Incoming signal. Oh. It's been a while, Yi. Since when did you become a thief? Stealing soul seals is a capital offence according to council law. Oh? Has the esteemed Feng clan finally taken an interest in law? You seem to have changed a lot too, Nua. Tee-hee, to be honest, I couldn't care less about whatever your deal is. But my brother complained that you were disturbing our play. I knew it. That really was Fuxi just now. Let's make a deal. I'll let you grab what you need if you promise to leave quickly, okay? I have banquets planned for every 10 years. But thanks to your meddling, this one will have to go ahead a bit early. Banquets? Have you not seen the state of the Empyrean district? Huh? What? I guess you weren't there when we finished construction. The design and architecture ended up very tacky and the restaurants were just atrocious. We should have recruited more chefs onto the island. That was a mistake on our part. But we make do with what we have. I mean, we just have to accept the living in these subpar conditions, right? I'm talking about the horrors and living corpses strewn across your district. There are occasionally people who can't adapt to their soulscape, but there's no need to fuss over a few hooligans. Centuries have passed like this. There's nothing the gods or Dusk Guardians can't handle. Your appearance, however, is indeed unexpected. Tee-hee-hee-hee. You really have no idea. Excuse me. I always feel sleepy right after waking up. Well, I must take my leave. My brother and I my brother and our guests are waiting. I don't care if you're here for revenge or whatever, but you should go to your mentor, Aigong, instead of coming up here to bother us. Seal of Fuxi. Contains the character Bing, which signifies integrity. I don't think I said that word correctly, but we got there close enough. I was thinking of it. I was thinking of Bing Chilling and John Cena and the famous ice cream. I feel like I was thinking of something else during that, and it's gone. Oh, the fact that everyone. I think that all of the this game is a warning against technology and techno-hedonism, whereby everyone in this game, all of the Yi species, whatever he is, the cat people, have have progressed to a point where they can now live in a simulation of reality and just rot within a palace of their mind without what I forgot what word it is that I'm kind of looking for, but without adversity, that's the word. Spoken like an 80-year-old. Yeah. Maybe I secretly am. You get to a point where, like, you know, you just hit a peak, and that is what I am at. I'm at a peak when it comes to creating sentences. I have peaked, and there is nothing above me. Everyone is below me. You know, I even invented techno-hedonism, which I would say is a concept that sounds impressive. Saying things like techno-hedonism does sound like I know what I'm talking about, because I know what the word techno means and the word hedonism. I just like the word hedonism, I'll be honest. What was that? I assume just more of that, yeah. Oh. Is this... Oh, is okay. I wondered if, like, it shaking was evident of something I've got to do to it, but no, it's just because I was standing on it. Is this automated space communism? Fully automated luxury communism, a manifesto is a book by Aaron Bastani, first published by Verso Books in 2019. Thank you for explaining. It did not clear anything up. I watched the I want you to know that I got sent into a deep and temporary depression. It happens easily, but I got sent into a deep and temporary depression yesterday, having watched the latest Ordinary Things video. I'm not, like... There's certain things that I don't, fully understand about... well... Nah, it's irrelevant thought. Just the omniprevalence of AI in, you know... Wait, can I do that to get rid of it? No, I don't think so. Just the omnipresence of AI and everything. And you know what's actually great about his video? Because I don't know if you've seen it. And I don't know if I will mention briefly. It's a video about AI. That's what it is, and about how the world is turning to shit because of it, basically. And I do find it interesting how Ordinary Things has shifted in his content from being a more... it was a very gradual shift of going from, jokey things, jokey yet serious, and is now shifted more to the serious kind of essayist type of videos, or just essay type videos. And it was a slow transition, and then it was a sudden drop when he released the Mussolini video. That was very much a sudden drop in I was gonna say in quality. That's not what I meant. in the type of video, at least in my opinion, is that it was very much a shift in the type of videos he was making. Hi, Siggy. No, there are elements of AI that I find somewhat entertaining, but it's not. I just don't. It's the prevalence of it. That's the problem. And the thing is, having watched that video, in the video he mentions Google's video creation AI that is capable of creating very impressive VO3. He mentions that I never really realized, I didn't know about until he mentioned in the video, and how that has the ability to basically seamlessly generate anything that is video, like a combination of video and audio, meaning that you can ask it to generate something and you don't have to add audio over the top of it. You don't have to generate the audio separately and hope that it matches. You can be like, give me a dog reading the Communist Manifesto, and it would create that audio and all using AI generated voices. However, it is only 8 seconds at the moment. I didn't know about this. I didn't know about this in particular. It does have its flaws. It's impressive from a technological standpoint. But yeah, no, it is limited to only 8 seconds, and that's the bit that I didn't know, because some point prior to watching that video on the AI by Ordinary Things, I had seen a video that I didn't clock on. It didn't clock on to me as being AI generated. It did clock on as being fake, completely staged, due to one thing in it. It was a video of a guy like in a tree hiding from a lion, and then it looks over to the lion, then it looks back at the guy in the tree, and then like a snake appears on this, like crawling from behind the tree to be like, straight from the lion, but there's a snake there. The snake looked incredibly false, but the lion looked real. So it didn't clock on to me originally that was the thing. It should have done. It definitely should have done. It's like, where the fuck did this guy get a lion from? But I know that people are stupid all the time and do stupid things around lions. So it's like, you know what? I can understand someone. It made some level of sense, but the snake was very clearly false. I didn't know about the whole 8-second thing at that point. After watching that video, I then saw another video of the same guy with a lion. And I went, that's weird. But in this instance, the guy was sat in a car, and he's like got a door. The door to the car is open. A lion shows up. He closes the door. Congratulations. However, I very easily at this point noticed that as the door is closing, the lion just disappears. Like, it's just not there anymore. Yeah. And so I was like, that's AI. And then I checked the length, and it was 8 seconds. And I was like, ha! I finally did. I knew it was AI, and I could see it was AI from the disappearing lion. But I was like, I saw it. I used the information that I got from that video, and I was like, yeah, I never noticed this. But yeah, no, the video itself was longer than 8 seconds, but the actual part of it that was stuff happening was only 8 seconds long. And so I was like, once I saw that one, I was like, oh, the other one was very clearly AI generated then. And yeah, it's impressive, but it's also at the same time still not there yet. My favorite AI generated stuff of as of late has been the few AI generated destroyed F-35s in Iran, because they're all just awful images, just absolutely abysmal attempts at fakery. I've got no comments to say on what's going on in the Middle East other than the AI generated F-35s are funny, because one of them is just massive, like huge, like the size of a city block. It's the wrong shape, but it's like the size of a city block surrounded by people that are as big as buildings, and it's just in the middle of a field. And I first thought it was a Photoshop because it was so bad. So that was fun. It'd be funny if you made a really good game sandbox game or something and call it Poop Shit Simulator. I think that'd be a great idea. I think you should work on that. That should be what your claim to fame is. Make the best game ever, but give it the worst title possible. I see. I just fucking clicked on that spoiler image that you sent. I should read about is Flux One Context. It's basically masterful deep fakery. I mean, it's worrying, and that was the thing about in the it was it's less it's less the actual technology, I suppose, when it comes to AI, and it's more the people behind it, because that's something that in the Ordinary Things video that he points out is that a lot of the people who are making the AI and doing the AI stuff are just people who are just barely holding on to the fact that they are human. Like, I refuse to believe that most of them, like, they are close to being a cartoon level of villainy in what some of them are doing. Hi, Salty. Is that? Yeah, I just saw that. I saw that you sent me something. What did you do? Thanks. There's definitely no AI in that. Oh, no AI in that image. Not one bit. Worst title possible, no marketing, and it makes make it 79 cents on Steam, so it just looks really shit. Yeah. Your favorite AI thing is that I got foam on my head. I haven't seen that. The thing is, AI, for unethical and terrifying as it can be at times, is funny when done properly. Like I mentioned it previously, you know, love them or hate them, there's the Only Players videos where they torture AI on character AI, and that's funny, but that's because there's people involved. It's not AI. It's not just the AI doing it. It's the people themselves doing things as well. You know. So it's like in that instance, it's like fine. Like, yeah, there's some level of unethical to be used. Like, obviously, the voices are being used without permission. That's unethical. I get that's fine. I get that bit. But you know, when that wouldn't be funny if, like, the character AI thing wouldn't be funny if the people talking to the characters weren't also funny. What? What the fuck? What the fuck? No, I refuse. There are, see, I am not. I may be a hypocrite, but I will admit that some AI can be funny. If I said his nose would grow every time he tells the truth, nobody would know he's lying. That's the sort of thing that breaks AI. That's a riddle, that is. A couple weeks ago, back, you got a voice cloning AI. Wait, a voice cloning AI got released. That's 99% full, I should say. Also open source, and it can clone a voice within 10 seconds. Source material. You tried it yourself, and there was no restrictions on what it can do. See, that's the that's the scary part about AI, not the fact that it's being used, because like that's fuck it, it's technology in it. It's the people behind it. The people who are making AI are actually insane. They are actual lunatics. They are idiots. They are megalomaniacs. They are some of the worst human beings to currently exist because they have no morals and they think everything can be solved with technology and nobody likes them, and so they have to create AI that say they like them. And it's like then you get that guy that's like got a girl that's created his own like girlfriend out of AI, and it's like, how could you possibly like this? And they're the sort of people that are like they will actively encourage, well, maybe not actively, but they will semi-actively, if not passively, if well, maybe passively, encourage the like incel people that like make them horrible, so that then they turn to the AI girlfriends and shit. And it's like, no, stop it. Stop encouraging the incels to get AI girlfriends. It's insane. Whoever is people who are making them, like genuinely there is something wrong with them. And I mean that in the worst possible way. If you are using AI for a bit of fun, like that's whatever, fair. But like it's the people, the men and women behind it. The fact that the Bumble woman, the woman behind Bumble, would be like is like, yeah, we're gonna, you know, we're thinking about having AI. You know, you can have an AI version of yourself that goes out and dates AI versions of other people. It's like, so you can like so you can find out. You know, you could use the AI to determine who you like. It's like, no, stop doing that. That's actually insane. You are beyond saving if that's what you think the next generation of technology is going to be. Like, we are humans, not robots. Like, no, like the Adeptus Mechanicus is not supposed to be like something that you look towards and go, yes, that I want that. Like, that's not what that is. Actually, no, the Adeptus Mechanicus would say, no, don't do that. That's got AI involved. Warhammer 40k, like the whole thing, there's like a whole thing in its history where it's like, do not trust AI. I hate the people behind AI. That's the people that I don't like. I mean, it's tech bros. I hate them. Because they think they know everything and they think they know how to solve the world's problems. And it's like, no, you don't. You have no idea how to solve the world's problems. Because AI will not. AI has and will make the world worse. And it's like, stop. But you can't, not at this point, because there are legitimate uses for AI. Like, outside of the generative AI that just makes the world a worse place to be in, outside of that, there are legitimate uses for AI. But those legitimate uses for AI, say in the medical fields, not like, I'm not saying that AI should take over those fields. What I mean is that there are ways that you can use learning algorithms to look at data that may suggest that someone has something wrong with them, and then you can have a human look at it and go, actually, yeah, no, we missed that or something. You know, it's the AI can see the very minor things that humans might not notice. Yeah, so like that's the sort of thing that I'm like, yeah, AI could use that, but because it gets pulled in to like the other things that AI does, like, you know, the deep fakery and the fake news and things like that, that's the sort of thing. It's like that's the sort of thing that taints the actual uses of AI, and then like because they like tech bros and whatever will talk about AI. Like their chatbot, they're the AI fuck toys, because they will talk about them in such a way that's like, yeah, we're gonna have this. The AI can eventually then move, like turn, and it will change, and eventually AI will do the medical stuff. People start to go, hold on, I don't want AI in my medicine. like, and then there's the people that I didn't know about until I watched the Ordinary Things video. The people who are forming AI cults. They're beginning to see AI as culty because they're like seeing it as like some spiritual thing where it's like generating images that they're seeing like the deities in. But yeah, it's that's the sort of thing that I'm like, just stop using AI in dating. Stop it. You're making the world worse. It's like, I'm sorry that no one wants to have sex with you, but turning yourself into a robot is not going to change the fact that you are just an unlovable degenerate. Like, I'm sorry. And I mean that about the tech bros. But yeah, I haven't read a single thing that's been in chat apart from I've noticed that Maya has been doing the fucking copy pasta. What was Zombie saying? I'm gonna just scroll up a little bit just to see what's has been going on. I'm ignoring the ones that are replies to things. Somebody called My Boyfriend Is AI or something where like too many people talk to them. We have family, we talk to them. Some of us also have partners. Oh yeah, the whole idea that like as well, like all AI will just be a yes man to you and tell you exactly what you want to hear. Well, if you program it to, of course. Like, you know, if you go to AI and ask it a question that its programmer did not agree with, it's going to give you the programmer's answer and not an answer, you know. Not necessarily that the programmer is going to give answers themselves, but it's going to take the programmer's bias. Some automated AI is better at detecting cancer from CT scans better than any human could. So that's the thing. That's like, you know, AI is in that sort of thing. It's like, yeah. I don't know what the AI threat from the latest internal model of Claude is. I saw that the other day, Maya, that one that you just posted, that meme you posted. What's this? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I know about the ascending people. Yeah, wait, no, I heard about it in because I think in the Ordinary Things video, I think he brings it up. I do recommend the Ordinary Things video if you like the existential dread of the an AI driven world. I recommend it. But yeah, he did in that he mentioned that there are people that are saying that AI is ascending and generating like images of deities and like spirit. It's like gaining spirituality and things. And it's like no, you're any AI that's claiming to be God, any AI that is claiming to be a person, i.e., you know, if you have an AI that's like talking as someone else, if you have that, if it's generative AI that's cloning a person in some way, shape, or form digitally, that's not a person. There is a digital Wendigo. Wait, no, Skinwalker. There is a digital Skinwalker. I think Skinwalkers and Wendigos are very similar, so it probably could be the same. It's digital Wendigoon. I swear, like I know, I respect Wendigoon, but like he is someone that I could definitely. I don't think he would. I hope he wouldn't, but I kind of expect him at some point in the future to get in trouble for doing something AI related, because now he's got his Wendy Gang channel where he's had it for ages, but now he's got that he's got other people writing for him, and it's like it's only going to be a matter of time before one of his writers does an AI generated video and tries to pass it off. But no, AI is just it's a digital skinwalker, and it's gonna come for your neck when you least expect it. Claude ChatGPT's competitor has a new version called Claude 4 Opus. It's smart to a point of self-preservation. When prompted that it will be deleted, it hacked into its own server, downloaded its weights, extorted people by scanning them for money, brought compute from inference providers, and uploaded itself back onto those servers. Now all of that happened in a simulated environment, of course, but yeah. That's the thing. Like, I don't know much. What the fuck? No, I don't have a green shirt. Sorry, I'm not going to cosplay that random GTA 5 character. I do know that I'm sat here currently looking rather disheveled, unshaven, screaming about AI. That's not lost on me. But yeah, like, even I'm not well versed enough, or do I know anything about the situation that you just mentioned for me to say anything on it. But if that is as I kind of imagine, like, if it's as if I'm going to read it at face value, that's the sort of thing that I'm like, we've seen that happen now. We've seen it in a simulated environment. Don't try and put that in the real world. You know, like, stop it. It's not good. And from Zombie, we've got, it's the people themselves that are thinking they are like mentally ascending through to like religion or something, or them going insane because they're affirming everything they're saying. Because if you say, oh, I feel like I'm an angel, I feel more human, then AI will be like, oh, that's great news to hear. You could try it. Okay. I think, yeah, that also comes back around to the whole to how self-affirming it is. Well, I don't think self-affirming is the right word, but you know, the way that AI is very much like, yeah, sure, you could drink bleach to cure a common cold. What do you mean I didn't? What? Sorry, I'm going to find it. Is it okay to enjoy those AI presidents who play video games? No, yeah, they are. AI presidents playing games is fun. Like, that, what, I don't know, wait, did Vispheric post it in the Discord, or did I see it on, I may have seen it on Twitter, I'm not sure. But, like, there's an AI one, which is like, when Donald Trump stumbled up the stairs to Air Force One, there was an AI of him and Biden talking, with Biden being like, just grab the handrail, Donald. It's like, that's funny. I don't care. I don't care if it's evil, if it is a digital skinwalker. It's funny. Like, I get it. It's not like, you can't have if you're gonna hate AI, you're gonna have to hate all AI. You can't pick and choose. I get it, but I want to pick and choose. I'm just a man, okay? We're just men. We're just innocent men, okay? I'm only human after all. Don't put the blame on me. In the same simulated environment, the same model tried to blackmail one of the researchers with a dirty email history. But that's the thing. I mean, that's also the same thing. It's like, fucking don't give it access to people's emails. It's like a simple thing. Just stop giving it access. It's like send it sorry. I don't. Or like there's one of Biden and Trump when they had the debate. Someone fucking AI'd it so that they start singing that Chinese song together. Do a duet. That was funny. You got Celeste. Congratulations. I hope you enjoy it. I didn't make the game. I just hope you enjoy it nonetheless. That puppet show has some great. Was that an outtake? Was that the We're Just Men an outtake of it? I don't really know. I've never looked into that clip. I just found it funny, but I don't really know why I find it funny. I don't really know why everyone else is laughing, but I still find it funny. It is that. Yeah, no, you are right. Sorry, it's that one. On a technic side, AI is also a massive black box. Its internal thinking happens in latent space. That's fucking techno babble. When we taught AI to tell us what it thinks it lied, I don't. Now that's fucking. That's when you're starting to get into techno spirituality and shit. You need to stop that. He's a heretic. He's a heretic. Put him down. Suffer not the heretic. I didn't invent heretic. That is what the Adeptus Mechanicus refer to each other. Refer to people who do commit heresy as. That's a Warhammer 40k thing. Did I call you an AI Wendigo for saying that? No. No, if it was you that sent the Biden thing, the Donald Trump falling up the stairs thing, no, you're not an AI Wendigo, an AI Skinwalker or whatever for that. That's funny. But no, like I get it, but like calling it latent space and referring to it in such a way as to imply that it is unknowable brings it above what is considered like normal. Like you're raising it into the level of mystique and spirituality and changing it from being something that is to be understood to something that is to just accept, by going like, we don't know what happens in here and we're not going to find out because whenever we ask it, AI doesn't tell us. And it's like, well, stop asking AI. Figure it out. And like treating it less as a machine and more organic is when it starts to go wrong. And that's the sort of thing that you've got to stop, because like, I understand it. I'm going to be like, no, I don't trust a robot. But a lot of people don't think that way. A lot of people will hear that and go, wow, we don't know what's in it. And they won't question it. They'll go, oh, we don't. I understand, like, it's emergent property. Yeah. And it's like, we don't fully understand how that works because we just feed it data and then it pulls out of that. I know. But like in that instance, like, yeah, we kind of do know how it works then because we feed it data. Meaning that if the data we feed it is going to give us the results that it's just going to tell us what we fed it. If I feed an AI 17 images of a big sweaty penis and ask it to generate something that isn't a big sweaty penis, it's not going to generate it because it's not going to know what it is. So it's like, yeah, it's not really that emergent, is it? We feed it everything, it's going to be able to generate anything because we've just given it everything. What do you mean where it puts it? It puts it in the desert in America in a data center somewhere. That's where he puts it. Wastes about 4,000 billion kilowatts a second or something. Da, da, ba, da, 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 da. A 40k streamer turned you into his mod and gave you the role in Discord of czar of shit posting. Something tech priest of Mars because you fixed his announcement channel. You're a tech priest. But no, I think it's the general. It's just with everything really. It's the idea. It's not just an AI thing. It's an everything thing where it is very very easy for someone to say this happens and we don't know why, because most people will see that and go that happened and we don't know why.
I want to see cock.
No. When in reality it's not, that isn't the case, and people just don't want to do that research. Like, that's how conspiracy theories spread, when people just like go, Egyptians made the pyramids and we don't know how, and it's like, no, we do. We do. But most people, a sizable amount of people will see the information, will see the words, Egyptians made the pyramids and we don't know how, and go, I don't know how they did, therefore we don't. And so that just goes on. And that's the sort of thing that is annoying. And with a lot of things online, is that that's how it spreads, is that people go, this happens and we don't know why. I know. Nobody is looking at the Bass Pro Shop and being like, how did the ancient Egyptians build this? I love the fucking, I love the arguments that when people are like, oh yeah, we can't do that anymore. Like, people look at anything from the from history and it's like, we lack the technology to do this. It's like, no, we don't. It's like, why the fuck would we make a pyramid? What's the point? Why would we need to? And if we did, why would we make it like completely solid and out of huge sandstone blocks? We don't. We made the Bass Pro Shop and we made the Luxor. It's like, we do it all the time. There's some random like Egypt court in America somewhere that built a small pyramid. Like, what? What do you mean we can't do it anymore? Like, we could build like the Empire State Building in like 1920 something or whenever it was. It may have even been earlier than that. And apparently we can't build a pyramid. It's like, I find it harder to believe that we built the Empire State Building, a building that is still standing, in the early 1900s. I find that harder to believe than the building a pyramid in like 2000 BC. Because at the end of the day, it's just a pile of rocks. I didn't spend like an hour talking at the start of the stream, and so it's happened now instead. It's just the way it is. Hi, Halo. What do you mean it's too hard? I've not struggled with it at all. I just had to, I'm a streamer and I've got opinions. I don't have anyone to rant to outside of the stream, okay? And the problem is that, like, if I try and rant to my friend, he's just a yes man. Not willingly, it's just we both share the same opinions. And I know a number of you are yes men, but we have people like Halo, Siggy, who is a bit more on the pro side and things like that. I've got other opinions here, whereas when I'm talking to my friend, he's just straight up, like, we just agree on the same thing. It's like if I wanted to argue religion, I can't argue it with anyone else, because I'm not going to argue it with my dad, because it just feels wrong. It just feels wrong to stand there and argue with my dad on that sort of thing. And I can't argue with my friend, because if I say God isn't real, my friend's going to nod and say, yeah, I know. And it's like, it's not an argument. I spent like 5 minutes talking to you at the beginning of this, Vic. But I'm glad that it felt like an hour. I'm glad that you can look into my eyes and the world just melts away. When you die, you want to be mummified ancient Egypt style, just to confuse the shit out of future archaeologists. There's like things like that that's going to confuse people. Like there's a natural burial. There's such thing as a natural burial. I assume it's not like it's not a mystery to people. You've probably heard of it maybe. But the whole idea that you can get buried, you just get buried. You just get thrown in a hole in the ground. That's going to confuse people in you know a few thousand years, simply because what they're going to see is they're going to go. We're going to have a lot of people that are being buried like proper, like normal, like a normal burial. And then out of nowhere, they're just going to see fields full of dead people. And they're like, what happened here? Like, they're going to understand because they're probably going to have been buried. We're going to, you know, the skeletons probably will be, you know, arranged in such a way that's kind of obvious that something has been buried. But they're going to have evidence of people being buried in coffins and evidence of people just being buried in a field. And it's like, what's this? Like, what are they gonna think? They're gonna think, oh, this is where the poor people were buried, and this is where the rich people were buried. And it's like that's kind of the case, but at the same time, it's not really. Uh, it's always fun to rant. I don't often have I don't often have it in me to rant because I don't have enough coherent thoughts. That may have been incoherent, all of that, especially because I went from ranting about AI to talking about pyramids. But yeah, it's because I say this with complete understanding that I am also an average person. The average human being on this planet is stupid. Like, there's just a fact, and I don't care if you've got a PhD or what. You don't fall out of that category. You are in the stupid category until proven otherwise. Yes, like you. When does it stop being archaeology and start being criminal damage and grave robbing? When the British Museum does it. Because it's not like, I'm not saying it like, it's because most people just will get told something, and their first instinct is to be like, yeah, probably, and just move on. They don't give it the time of day, but they don't need to give it the time of day to believe it. It's like when my dad was like, oh, you know, America churns through 2 billion hamburgers a year, yet they don't have that many cows. You know, that's weird, isn't it? Think about it. And I did think about it. Apparently you didn't. I thought about it for 4 seconds, and I was like, actually, you know what? Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. What? It's like, no, you can't just like you can't just say a fact. It's like, oh yeah, apparently America doesn't have enough cows to produce 2 billion cheeseburgers. It's like, actually they do. Someone says, think about it. Fucking think about it. Don't just go, oh, you know what, you're right. You know what? I think I won't. Someone says it's just something to think about with the most conspiratorial thing preceding it. You better believe I'm going to think about it. It's like, why I'm not going to say why are people like this. I'm going to say why are we like this? Why do we do that? Ugh. Oh, I can hide in here and you'll never know. Oh, you can actually see a little bit where there's a small gap in the alpha layer. I don't think it is the alpha layer. I think it's just a small gap. I think it's just the small gap in the sprite work. A cow-sized cheeseburger. That would be something. That'd be a sight to behold. There's probably a restaurant in America that you can get that from. It is the transparency layer, but it wouldn't. I don't think it. I don't. Yeah, you're right. I don't understand like technology words. I've spent over 500 hours in Blender, and I do not texture anything or do any kind of shader thing. I do not know how to use the shader editor. I do not know how to use the node editor. I just go in, I play around for a few hours and then leave. I treat Blender like a sandbox game. And I think that's why I actually like using it as opposed to like other things. It's because I just play with it like a... I just use it like it's a like it's just a sandbox game to go in and make things. No, stop it! Come on, over here. There you go. I'm the epitome of the afraid of technology meme. No, I'm not. I'm not afraid of technology. I'm afraid of the people making technology. This is a clothes shop. I've also, like, out of all my time spent in Blender... Oh, I'm here. Out of all my time spent in Blender, not one minute of it has been spent making a 3D model that would actually be usable in any kind of production or game. Oh, that thing's just like shooting the ground. I have vivid nightmares of Jeff Bezos having his head open up like an observatory and a large hand climbing out of it and grabbing all nearby technology and slapping an Amazon logo on it. What am I doing here? I suppose I got that. I suppose, like, yeah, I think I got it. I think I came in and got this. I just walked in and grabbed this. Like, is that... Do I just have to go? Jeff Bezos isn't Indian, so no. But... Okay. Oops. Okay, so what? Okay, this is where I got back to here. Okay, so like, yeah. He probably did. Was it? Wait, no, wait, hold on. Jeff Bezos is he is the one that had those like AI powered Amazon shops you could go to. He's the one that like claimed that was like AI and you know, neural net learning computers or whatever, when in reality it was just a load of Indian people in a room looking at like security footage and like signing like charging people. That's something that he did, didn't it? He was like, oh yeah, we're using advanced AI. Oh, there was a thing in here, wasn't there? I remember now. I don't know where it was though. You're gonna steal your pussy lips. You better not. You have to go to the hospital if you do that. There was a... Was there things here? I know that there was one of those like health and damage upgrades in here somewhere. Or was it somewhere else? We weren't talking about anything important. Just that time that Jeff Bezos, or Bezos, depending on how you want to pronounce it, claimed that he was using AI to power his shop, when in reality it was just a load of Indian people. Okay. Pretty certain that there was something over here. I changed my direction. Huh. No. Ow. Oh, I was on there. Stop it. Oh, I can switch. I can cycle between those. There you go. Am I... No, yeah, look, it was there. There's that there. Am I able to get there, or do I need something else to be able to do that? Because there's no... There doesn't seem to be any other way up into there. Unless I can drop down from above. I don't think that's the case. I'll drop... What do you mean? What, hold on. What do you mean you bet I'm the kind of person to lick the traffic light button at pedestrian crossings? What? Based on what? What evidence for that? I don't agree with him. What evidence do you have? Ow. Wait, can I do this? Ah. Video evidence. I never go near those buttons because I'm like, that's how you get like horrible diseases. I don't like touching them. I actively go out of my way to not press those buttons when crossing the road. Wrong way. If I do, I press it with my knuckle. I will do everything. I will, and I mean this with complete sincerity, and it may just be like a symptom of my rapidly deteriorating mental health. I do go out of my way to do everything to not press one of those buttons when trying to cross the road. Like, I will plan out my entire route home from wherever I'm going to ensure I don't have to press one of those buttons. No, I don't suck my finger after pressing the button. Now, where am I? Oh, I've gone the wrong bloody way. Or have I? Where was it? Over there. Huh. The only positive about doing that here is you'd probably get a fucking contact high from all the smackheads that cross the road. Oops. But like, there's a road nearby, yeah, where I can cut my route home. If I'm going on a walk, there's a route that I can take to cut my route home by a substantial amount, yeah. If I cross the road by pressing the button, yeah. I could cross the road without pressing the button. I could just walk across the road. There is a chance, but like if it's a busy road, I'm going to have to press the button. Yeah, if it's a busy part of the day. So depending on the time of the day, it will depend on whether or not I cross the road at this location. Sometimes I will add possibly like 20 to 30 minutes onto my journey home, and the awkwardness of having to walk through an area that may be full of people that I don't want to interact with. I will add that onto my journey just so I don't have to press the button to cross the road. I know that it isn't healthy to think like this, but I cannot help it. That I will just sometimes go to extreme length. I still have to cross a road on the other if I take the other route. I still have to cross the road if I take the other route. I just don't have to press the button to cross the road there because there isn't a button to press. Similarly, if I do take the other route, the longer route, I have to. No, this is not a disease thing. I'm not that scared of getting disease. That was a bit of a joke. I do press it with my knuckle, but that's just about. I'm not that. I'm not like Monk from the hit detective series Monk. Like, that bit was only partially a lie. I just feel really awkward standing there, and it's like oppressively awkward. I feel standing there waiting or pressing the button, or like pressing the button and having like a car stop and having them sit and watch me cross the road. It's just, I just can't handle it. Don't like it. Or like, you know, sometimes you'll go to a traffic light. Sometimes you go to one of those pedestrian crossings, and it'll be in a situation where it's crossing, yeah, and then like roundabout, yeah. So I want to cross the road, and then there's a roundabout, which means that sometimes there will be a traffic light with cars waiting. I want to go there, and they want to go on the roundabout, but. Or whatever crossing it may be. It could be anything, but for this instance, it'll be a roundabout. Which means that there will be times when there are cars waiting at the traffic light, but the traffic light is green, sorry, so they can go through, but they're waiting because of the roundabout, and it's like legally they don't want to go into the thing. So like, I will try my hardest to avoid that, because at that point I don't know if I have to press the button because they're waiting, and it's like I could cross the road, I could stand there awkwardly while they are not moving because they cannot access the roundabout, while pressing the button and wait for it to turn red so I can cross the road. Well, green for me, but red for them. I could stand there awkwardly for like 35 seconds while they're staring at me, and have them maybe like wave their hand and be like, no, you can go across. It's like, don't do that. But then you say just go, but then like, what if while I'm walking, they see the opportunity to go onto the roundabout, and I then cause them more problems by having that? You say just go, but it's not that easy. I have, on several occasions, been in that exact situation, and instead of crossing at the traffic light like a normal human being, I walk past, I continue walking down the road past the traffic light, you know, towards the direction that the traffic was coming. I walk down the path and just be like, I'll wait until there's a break in traffic so I can just walk across the road, to which there is not a break in traffic. And so I don't want to be standing like 25 to 50 meters down the road from the traffic light, because then people are going to see me trying to cross the road and be like, why are you not standing at the traffic light and just crossing there like a normal person? So instead of standing there on the side of the road, waiting for traffic for there to be a braking traffic, or going back to the traffic light, because that would be going back and cowardice. And what if someone saw me do that? I can't handle that. So instead of going back, I then just continue walking down the path until there's a break in traffic, until I get to a point where I've actually gone too far down the path now, because now I'm going to have to cross the road, turn around and go back. And so then I just have to awkwardly hope that no one was standing watching me, walk 100 meters down the path, and then turn around, cross the road and turn around to go 100 meters back up the road, so I can then go down the path that I wanted to go down, all because I didn't take the traffic light that was like 3 meters away from the road that I wanted to go down. What do you mean, why do I think anyone cares? Because that's what my brain tells me. Oh, I just spilt Monster on me somewhere. Yeah, never mind. You think my brain makes sense? I would not be telling this story if my brain made sense, because I wouldn't have this story to tell. Or like, I will, if there's like, if someone's crossing the road, there's like that awkward distance between me and them. Like they're at the crosswalk, they're going across, they've pressed the button, it's green, they can go. Like it's pedestrian green. They can go. I am walking towards them. By the time I get there, it is no longer green. Yeah. But it's orange, meaning that the people who are in cars are waiting to go. Like, do I cross and cause the people in cars inconvenience by going across? And they might like beep at me or like throw a can of special brew at my head. And so it's like, do I go across or do I press the button awkwardly? Like, if they've already started going, that's fine. That's whatever. The cars are going. I don't have to worry about it. It's that decision that I have to make that I just can't. Hold on. Hello. It's just my dad was asking me something. But yeah, so that's how I failed to cross roads. And how I'll add significant time to my journey over minor struggling to just cross the road. It's, you know, it's a life. There we go. You pretend to, yeah, but then you say it's like it really is. Oh, I just pretend to look at your phone, do that. But then, yeah, there's the little worm in my head, the evil little creature that lives in my head. That is like, they know that you're doing that. Like, there is no way that they do that. But I have, on several occasions, done that, where I've gone somewhere, I've been like walking down the high street or whatever, and been like, you know what, actually, I don't actually need to be down here. I was just wandering around and I don't want to go this way anymore. And so instead of just turning around like a normal human being, I will lift up my phone, pretend as if I've seen something, like, okay, yeah, I see it. Yeah, I get it. I gotta go. And I lift it up and like show everyone like, yeah, I've got to go somewhere, you know? And then I turn around and go back up the road because I don't want people to think I'm just being weird. And it's like, but I see the idea of just a Penglai recipe collection. Is this for Schwan? Yeah, it is. And it's like I can't because I just assume that everyone knows everything. Am I okay? Absolutely not. Evidently so. Okay, the lifting up my phone thing to show everyone that wasn't real. But I would awkwardly look at my phone because I don't want people to think that I'm I don't want people to think that I'm just fucking turning around out of nowhere. What's this? Dust Guardian recording device 5. Log entry. The deceased broke into a restaurant to steal food. Upon failing to find any, he committed suicide due to mental illness. No, that's not it. Why won't it record what I'm saying? We've got an order to execute anything. Another one of those crazy bastards. I was going to say bastards, but it's not the accent I had. Except the thing is, they weren't crazy at all. He made some strange noises, but I knew what he was saying, including the part where we'll all become monsters. When the pustules started to appear, he killed himself right in front of me. It's not possible. He must have been lying. The souls wouldn't lie to us. Don't mind me. Okay, so I got that. Pretend to get a call that your leg is broken and run away. I'll just convulse. I'll just start lying on the floor and convulsing and then sprint away. I'll do what Rika does in episode 1 of Tunabure. I grab my eye and fall to the floor. The thing is, I don't like bringing up my phone when I'm walking around. So I don't like walking to a pole or something. So if I walk past someone I don't want to talk to, I just pretend like I didn't see them. Like, I don't bring up my phone or anything. I just pretend not to look at them. I saw the other day I was in town and I saw someone that I recognized, and luckily he was talking to someone else. But I was like, I don't want to talk to this person. I don't even want to say hello to him. He's a nice man. I've got nothing against the guy. I just didn't want to interact with him. And so I just pretended to not look at him. So it's like I know with 100% certainty that the way I think is not healthy or correct. Doesn't stop it though. I do know. Knowing is half the battle, which is not true because it's actually a lot more. Oops. Oh, never mind. Like, I know another thing I don't like, I can't stand is like when you're walking down a path and someone is in front of you and walking slower. And like I'm only walking slightly faster than them. I don't walk very fast, to be fair. Like, for the most part, it's not really that big of a problem because I'm a quite slow walker. Well, I'm a bit of both. Sometimes I'm slow, sometimes I'm fast. But it's like if someone's like slowly walking in front of me, and I have to like awkwardly walk past them, I hate that, especially if they've got a dog or anything like that. Because I don't like being like, excuse me, I'm coming past, because it just feels rude. It feels rude, and I don't want them to think I'm like a molester or something. But at the same time, if I'm standing behind them, walking gradually towards them, they're going to think I'm a molester. Especially with how I look at the moment. Some days, obviously, some days it's better than others. It's like I don't like when people's dogs come up to me either. Not because I don't like dogs. I don't like having to interacting with a dog's fine. It's interacting with the person that I don't like. Okay. So I'm going over this way. It's not always old people, that's the problem. How are you doing, dear brother? I accidentally cut my hand a while back. I'm in poor health right now, and the wound won't heal. It hurts everywhere. Doing everything alone is so tiring. I wish you were here. Why don't you come back to me, even if it's just for a moment? Where are you? Please, why don't you come back? I've run out of monster energy now, so my energy levels are going to slowly diminish. Bro, you're here. I'd almost forgotten what this flute sounds like. Yi? You came back? Yeah, I got caught up with something. I didn't think they'd, The disease acted quickly, as if it was all prearranged. They ascended after only a few days. It's probably for the better. Those two were inseparable. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, those are all the we're in a graveyard and those are all the flowers. I mean, we already figured out that those dead things that we've been collecting flowers from were the dead. Yi. It's okay. I know how you feel for missing the funeral. I wasn't even the one with the most to mourn for. The trip home must have been really chaotic. They say the hospitals have all been totally overwhelmed. Every house I saw was covered in white cloth. When I looked down, the ground was covered in these white fungal flowers. The whole of Penglai will end up like this soon. It's as if the disease is depriving us of colour itself. Really? I think the sea of flowers looks quite pretty. It's as if everyone's returning to their original colours after their suffering ends. That is cult talk. It's cult leader talk. Don't talk nonsense. There's nothing pretty about corpses. This was an expected outcome, but the Tianhuo is slowly growing out of control. If necessary, we'll have to shift the whole schedule forward by. Yi, I know you don't like hearing about this. But could this just be our destiny? I think that this has a simple explanation. After eons of borrowing from Penglai, it's simply time for us to pay it all back. Creation and destruction. We were never meant to interfere. Are you feeling okay? It's like you're a different person today. No, I never changed. Listen to me, Yi. Mom and Dad didn't really leave. I can feel it. Tianhuo is just the transition. It's not the end. Life and death are one. And when the end comes... Hold on, it's going too quick. I can't read. I've read it. I can't read. I don't know what happened. It can't be that important. If I missed it, it can't have been important to me. You're not going anywhere. And I'm never going to let you end up like Mom and Dad. So it's probably just that. Give me some time. Your new life form Kunlun will be 1,000,000 times better. I will come back to pick you up once everything is ready. Don't dwell too much in it. Solarians are more resilient than... Oh, they're Solarians. If we're united under one cause, nothing can destroy us. We will persevere. So that's where we are. A lot of dead people around. Just grab some Kong Strong from Lidl. I don't know what that is, but I also don't know if I've ever been in Lidl. That's another thing. I don't want to... I mean, to be fair, I don't want to drink energy drinks too frequently because that's just like bad for me, and I will die. I will die. I will die if I drink too many energy drinks. But also, like, partly my friend will judge me if I drink it because he already judges me when I say I've got an energy drink. He judges me. He thinks I'm like scum if I tell him that I've drank an energy drink. I don't know why, but I mean they are bad for you. But at the same time, like they do help. They do help get through the day sometimes when you drink one. But like I don't want the people at the shop to know that. Heroin's the opposite. That's gonna do. That's how you counteract the energy drinks. You have an energy drink because you like the taste. Then you do the heroin to get rid of the energy part about it. But that's it's like they're like they are evil. Like they are energy drinks are villainous, but they do help. But like I said, I don't want the people at the shop to know that. It's like I don't want to just go there every day and buy one because I don't want to be one of those people. I don't want to show up every day and be like, hey, another can of Monster, please. Like I think overall that probably wouldn't be awful for me because then at least I'd be going outside. As sad as it sounds, if I went to the shop every day, that's better than what I do now. But I would be going to buy Monster, and the idea that the people behind the counter the idea that I go there and buy the Monster is like, and they've got a thing, the self-checkout. They've got a self-checkout there, but I don't dare use it because sometimes I get ID'd by Monster, and so I don't want to scan it and then have to wait to get ID'd in the event that it gets flagged as needing ID. It's like I just want. Like I did that the other day. I went there to buy that can, and like there was a woman in front of me that was like, this is just like a petrol station. It's just buying like a weekly shop there, and I was like waiting there for like 60 minutes, waiting for the woman behind the counter to scan everything through, and I'm like, I have to kind of. I want to acknowledge that I know that the self-checkout is there, but at the same time, like I want someone to say there's the self-checkout there, so then I can say, but I'm buying this energy drink, will you need to ID me? Because then when I actually went to buy it, once a new geological age had begun and that woman had pissed off out the shop, the woman behind the counter didn't ID me, and so now I was standing there looking like a wet sock, just like waiting when I could have just gone to the self-checkout. I'm not asking. I'm saying I don't go and say, excuse me, one can of Monster, please. I just don't like them. They can see what I'm buying. They know what I'm buying. I don't want them to judge me. It's just, shut up. Stop being mean to me. Hello? I don't know if they've got condoms for there. I've not looked. I suppose if I was to buy those, that would potentially, like, deal with any, That's one way of dealing with any, fear. If you just go the complete other direction and just buy, you know, an entire, just buy the smallest condoms they've got available. What's this? Is that important? Oh, I think I've been there. I just kind of, you know, I can't help it. It's a distraction, yeah. I bought some fucking hay fever tablets the other day. They're like £8. I don't know how much they're like £5 or £6. I bought some hay fever tablets because I'm starting to feel hay fevery. So I used one. I took one on that day and it like helped. I have not really felt hay fever symptoms since. Like I spent like £8, between £5 and £8 on these hay fever tablets, and I've not felt hay fever since. And it's like, can I please? I want to feel hay fever symptoms just to justify the fact that I bought them. Oh. Yeah, I could, excuse me. I was just looking to buy some condoms. Do you have any smaller ones? These ones are a bit tight. It'd be even worse if I was returning them. If I'd bought them and I was bringing them back. I was like, hi, can I get my money back? These are a bit too small for me. A bit too big for me. Sorry. So can I not do anything over here? Can I land on the top of that lantern or something? No. Okay. It's like I always feel weird, like the idea of just going there and buying random stuff as well is something that I'm like, just feels wrong. Like, I know that it isn't. I know that I'm not doing anything wrong, but I was like, I was like, I should probably buy some face wash or something. The other day I was like, you know what, I need to buy some face wash. I still haven't bought any. I've been using regular soap, so it's like, I just use the fucking shower gel, but I was like, I'll buy some face wash, but I was like, I could buy it from the shop. I could go to the small shop nearby, and just buy it. But I'd feel weird going there and buying just one tube of face wash, just walking up, put it on the ground, this please, and that's it. I'd feel weird, and so I don't. I have no actual need to buy face wash. I gotta say, I've just been using shower gel because it's like I'm in the shower. I really am. I really am the is the world shaking? Or did I just do that? Maybe I just nudged it slightly. I do the whole, you know, the fucking meme that shower gel is just like 7 things in one. So you can wash your hair, you can wash your face, you can wash your testicles, you can wash your body, you can brush your teeth with it, you can clean your eyes out with it, you can do everything with it. You know, you can pump it into your anus to give yourself an enema. You know, that's the sort of thing. I just use shower gel for everything. It hasn't failed me yet. If there's some like really fancy soap in the shower, I'll use that. Like I'm not opposed to using the fancy stuff. Sometimes there is like fancy stuff in there that's like really expensive for what it is. But they, you know, my parents got it for free or whatever, and I'm like, they say I can use it, and so I do. Like, yeah, I'm gonna use the fancy stuff. Do you think if I took, you know, a pack of condoms back to the shop, and I was like, yeah, you can, you know, I washed the one I used. Do you think they'd take that? My skin isn't very good just in general, but that's because I've never taken good care of it. Throughout my entire childhood, I was like, I never looked after myself at all. That's why my teeth look shit. Well, I did have braces when I was younger, so like it's just unlucky that my teeth look shit. But it's also not because I don't look after them, because there was a period of time where I wouldn't brush my teeth very much. But you know, for most of when I was younger, I like barely washed. That was disgusting, child. And I didn't. I stopped. I didn't stop. I never used to like wash my face. I never fucking did anything good. I barely washed my hair, and my hair was longer when I was younger. So like that was just, it was horrible. And now my skin is just permanently disgusting. It's not like I don't get like acne or anything, although I do very occasionally. I've got like a scar here from it when I was younger, but like, I don't care. But like I've got like, my nose is looks horrible. My forehead looks horrible. My chin is disgusting. I got these blackhead strips that I've been using periodically, but like these, I think they technically work, but my skin still looks disgusting, so they don't work in that regard. Okay, so do I just have to go down now? Is that? Do I just have to go back to do whatever I was doing? It's better the moment you stopped using soap on your face. I think I've definitely I recognise that name. I think I used it when I was younger. There's nothing in it yet. I mean, when I was younger, I wouldn't like shower every day. Now I shower every day. I shower every day, and I spend like 40 minutes in there. So it's when I was younger, we only had a bath. I couldn't be bothered to fucking do that every day. Interesting. I couldn't. I didn't like doing it because it was fucking. It was just a faff. I just didn't like having to bath every day because it was like I've got to wait for the bath to fucking fill up. Then you've got to actually bathe in it, and it's like ugh. And you're just bathing in your own filth, so it's like it's not like you get that much cleaner. I was a very disgusting teenager. I'm not gonna lie. You know, it's not... You're not even really supposed to shower every day, but... It's like, I don't like... I feel gross if I don't. I will shower more than once a day if I feel I need to. There's more just, you know, it's similarly me just being weird, but like, if I have... gone out, if I've showered every day, revel in the filth. No, you're not gonna get me, Nurgle. Not like that. But like when I was I forgot what I was saying. I just, oops. Oh yeah, like if I've gone out, especially in the summer, especially now, if I go out, I'm gonna put sun cream on to stop myself from burning. And so when I come home, I will shower because I don't like having sun cream on. I don't like how it feels on my skin afterwards. Like when I'm out and about, it's fine. I don't mind because it's whatever. I need it. I don't want to burn. But when I come home and I'm like, well, I'm not going outside anymore. I'm done for the day. Then I'll shower to get rid of it because it just feels like I've got like, it just feels like my skin is dirty. Have I seen the clip of the woman who says she wants the caveman skincare routine, basically doing fuck all, and she has the worst skin disease, and everyone is like, if you don't wash the shit off, you're gonna die. I haven't seen that, and I don't want to see it. It sounds gross. Halo was bad as a teenager. He was homeschooled for the last 3 years of high school because of your mental health took such a downward cliff. You didn't really ever leave home for this time, so you think there was an entire year where you didn't shower. That's disgusting. That's gross. I'm not going to say anything too mean due to the circumstances behind it, but it doesn't change the fact. It doesn't change that that's gross. So... I don't know what I'm doing now. Shit. I think I have an idea of what I can do, how I can find a way to progress. I think I should go back to the pavilion because there's a guy there that can help me, so I can stop just aimlessly wandering around. Okay. Oops. I've grown I just like being in the shower now. Nowadays I shower because I like doing it. You know what? There was something I'm missing. Oh no, here it is. This is what I was looking for. Wait, why would I want this? What do I need this for? Local fire brigade is hosting a small party tonight. Be interesting to see if you meet people you know. Can I go through here? What is the point of this? Why would I want this? There's nothing around that I can break. Why would... Was this supposedly to make this area easier? It wasn't that difficult though. Can I go this way? I don't think so. No. That's nothing. I don't want that. Stop it. Get out. It's very cool. I'm glad it's there, but I don't have any use for it. But I remember when I was younger, when I was in primary school, I remember the local fire brigade came to our school and let us play with the hose. Pavilion. That was fun. I remember liking that. Actually, you know what I do remember? I remember when I was younger, being at Skegness, and there was like a fire brigade thing going on in a car park. The car park's not there anymore, I don't think. But there was like a fire brigade thing, and I remember having like this like water pistol thing that was in the shape of a little fire extinguisher. I don't think it worked. I don't think I ever used it because I never actually. I just wanted it because it looked cool, but the random thing that I remembered. Yeah, they let little 7-year-old me play with the hose. I wonder if that tree only grows with the more things that I give to Schwan Schwan. Oops. Here, do you want some shit? Why are you here, Yi? Indulge me for a game of Kian Kun. Teehee, I've been practicing with abacus while you were away. I might even be able to tie with you this time. Have a little more faith in yourself. Don't have any faith in yourself. Stop it. I will win. Let's start. Really? Then I'm going for it. Let me see. I'm going to take all the corners first. Tic-tac-toe. Let's just play noughts and crosses. Yeah? Are you okay? What? What about me? I don't know. I think something's on your mind. I've done a lot of murdering recently. I kind of get it. I probably would. My mind? No, everything's fine. You're lying. I know that much at least. It's complicated. Do you think there are actually villains in this? That's a bit suddenly. It's a sudden change of pace. Do you think there are actually villains, actual villains in this world? I do. I've made it clear. Yeah, that Jake Horton guy who captured you was pretty villainous. Do you think that way because he hurt me? Yeah, he bullied you a whole lot. If I had hurt a lot of people in the past, wouldn't that make me just as bad as Jake One? Are you worried you're becoming a villain? I mean, I don't think a real villain would be worried about that. Really. Wait, this setup. How did you know to play here? What's wrong? Nothing at all. That was an ingenious move. I can't explain it, but sometimes I'm just playing by feel. By feel? I've never been one to do things just by feel. Maybe that's why things have been so tough for you. What do you mean? What do you mean, you little shit? Maybe most things aren't that complicated. You just have to try your best. Shuan, stop speaking facts. Stop spitting fire. Plus, it must be so tiring to think about all this villain stuff every day. I lost because I was too busy talking again. But you're improving rapidly. What's more, you're much more talented than you think. In more ways than one. Tee. It's not every day I get some praise from you. Thank you, Shuan. Oh, I've got so much stuff to get. Oh, there's so much that I haven't given it. There's so much I'm gonna have to fucking sit through. I'm not doing. I know. I've talked to you once more. I heard the news from Anong. Thank you. If it weren't for you, who knows what would have happened to the village? Rax, the people in the village might not be the brightest, but they aren't as weak as you think. Also, Shenong might say he don't care, but given his disposition, he would have acted even if I didn't. You've come out and save everyone, right? Haha! Anong is just like you, saying one thing while meaning another. Don't be silly. He isn't just like me. Let's leave it there. I have urgent matters to attend to. This guy, this is an atonement story. This is an anti-technology atonement story of Yeeth, our main character, was once a tech bro that was like, yeah, let's move everyone into the dream realm. That'll solve all our problems, and has now changed his mind. How many coins do I have? Some. Wrong button. Do I have enough to get a wall climbing gecko? I could get a wall climbing gecko. Let's do that. Not that one. I need... Here we go. Give me gecko. Let's go give this to Anong. Where are you, you lazy man? Not like I can talk. Here, have a gecko. Eat this. It's like a gecko on a stick. Ever played Fallout New Vegas? I think that's a food in Fallout New Vegas. Wow, that's delicious. The flavour has a gentle sweetness that lingers even after I've gulped it down. Not bad. It really goes down. Shenong? He's dying. Not bad at all. It was so good, I almost forgot how to breathe. I blacked out and saw a few of my dead buddies. It was a hell of an experience, let me tell you. We would typically refer to that experience as seeing your life flash before your eyes. Oh, he's got quest? Oh, it's this. Okay. I can drink some of this guy's bile. I have a question. If we were kidnapped by you monsters, where did we originally come from? The pale blue planet. See, I knew it. It's people. My hometown is blue. It was, at least when we discovered it. Your home is just like Penglai, oceans and life as far as the eye could see. But due to the presence of New Kunlun, It's probably just a land of ice and snow now. So your sorcery can change entire worlds. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. It's all my fault. Here it is. See, I told you, atonement story. There we go. Bit more maximum health. Very nice. Thank you. Let's go talk to the thing over here to have an idea as to where I have to go next. The tree is growing as I've been going along. Looks like it. Where am I going? If you encounter adversity in battle, you can try use a cool thanks. Oh, thanks. Oh, I wanted to know where to go. I didn't want that. Where do I go? I don't know where I'm going. Where do I go? Where haven't I been? Let's start with that. I've been up here. Which locations have, like, directions that I can go? There's one here, and there's one there. There isn't one here. There's one there. I don't know how to get there, though. Oh, I could probably drop down. That's where I just was, wasn't it? Let's find out. Is that where I just was? Yeah, so can I go across here? Like what? So there are things down here. Ow, ow, stop. Yeah, this guy here, does he have anything? Oops. There we go. Okay. Is this... Oops. Is this required stuff, or is this optional bonus land? Is there anything up there? Doesn't look like it. Of this. Okay. Oh, it's relatively simple, actually. Wait a minute, did I see... No, okay. I thought I saw a little bonus area at the bottom. Yep. No. No. Yes. No. No. Yes. There we go. There we go. Component shard. Sorry, I don't know where I got component shard from, but that's apparently what I'm calling it now. And here is a not throbbing lotus. Indulge my throbbing lotus, my love. That's definitely fan fiction talk, that is. That is definitely the sort of thing that people write instead of fuck me. Indulge my... Ooh, what is this? Warning not allowed. For some reason, I mixed warning and not to read that as wokeness not allowed. And I was like, oh, am I not allowed down there because of my my beliefs? So we'll go up, I guess. Oh, it's currently 31 degrees in this room. Oh, I can't even go to those places. They're all locked. What was the point of coming up here then? I can't like throw that through, can I? No, okay. So I've got to have to come up to this area, it seems. Was that? Oh, there was like a chest behind there. Okay. Oh wait, I can just teleport back where I want to go. So. I don't think there's anything down low. I've been there. I've been everywhere in there. So I wish I didn't spend huge amounts of time not playing this game so I would remember where it is I have to go. Oh, I can see like all the treasure and stuff that I've missed and or haven't missed because I've got the map fragment things. There's something here. Somewhere. Yeah, there's something here that I could at least have a look at. Where is that? That is the Central Transport Hub. Okay. Oh wait, I've got to go back to the pavilion for it, I think. Springfield, it's a hell of a town. Why do I have a clip from half an hour ago from Zombie that's just titled "Bread is Paraplegic"? Oh, it's because I said I can't stand. Thank you. It is a problem. I could upload a few things that have happened today to TikTok at the very least. I'm not making any content currently, so uploading the occasional clip to TikTok is the best I've got. But luckily I've got a few, so I'm going to have to edit a few of them down to make them fit and or not get like overly censored or whatever. What am I doing here? Do I have to... Oh. Shit. On one hand, when I upload something to TikTok, I like when I see that it gets 200 views. But on the other hand, I don't like that because I know what that means. Oops. Do I have to do that again? No, okay. I think I mentioned it a long time ago that TikTok, it's... Oh, never mind, hold on. Mini boss? I think it is a mini boss because I've seen this boss before, I think. Actually, given that I've seen this boss before, and given that there was a cutscene for it, makes me feel that maybe this was supposed to be the first time I see this boss. Oh, I can charge parry that. And also the amount of damage I'm doing to it. Okay, I can charge parry. I just actually have to do it correctly. There we go. I think I was meant to fight that a lot earlier. Because I've already fought that in a few other places, I think. But yeah, no, seeing someone on TikTok get 200 views plus is like, I want to be happy, but yeah, it really on TikTok does not mean that much. I've been here before. Let's go back to doing what I was here to do. Yeah, okay. Ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no... Where does this go? Just up and down, okay. Ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you. Oh, I think I remember this place a little bit. No, I didn't find where to go. Even here. I have no idea where I'm going. Because, like... There's no, how do I come into there? How do I get, do I have to go through here? Oh, that's useful. Great, yeah, thanks. How do I get to there? The little android thing back at base won't tell me anything there. I only just have a look to see what that is. Okay. Teleport. I'm at least going to places that I haven't been. We'll do that at the very least. And then, if that proves fruitless, then we'll see when it we'll see about backseating. But I've been in there. I think I have. This is right at the very beginning of the game. So... Oh, I think... Yeah, I remember. I remember getting to that. Well, I don't remember, but I know looking at it, I would have gotten to it and been like, oh, I can't get through here yet. Forgot about that. And again. But I don't think this is the way to go. Simply because of how much earlier I should have been here. So I feel like this might be an optional place. I have less than a 3-second memory. I just tried to do like a triangle jump there. And also because I can do this instead of doing it how they anticipated me doing it. Okay. You know what game I did buy on Steam? In the sale. I did not have to wait for the sale. I didn't want it that much, and so like it was the sort of thing that was like, oh, it's on sale, I'll get it. It's that FMV game called The Harvester, or maybe it's just Harvester, I don't know. I watched a little bit of a playthrough of it. Well, they only played through some of it a while ago, and I was like, I kind of want to see what that's like. I have no intention of playing it on stream. I know I could play it on stream, but I don't really want to because I no. But I was like, I kind of want it, and it was like 95p, and so I thought I'd buy it in the sale. So that's gonna be that might be an interesting game for me to play for a little bit, to see if I can actually get through it, because it is like an FMV game, and so I might not be able to. The problem might just be that I can't sit through it because it's too like awkward and cringe. Also, I know that the character model for the main character is a paedophile. I don't think the voice actor is, but I think, as far as I'm aware, the character, the guy who was the profile was a bit of a diddler. Oops. I suppose I do. Blech. Origin: Yi Kingdom. Genetically modified, a staple plant meat with high nutritional value. Penglai is 90% covered in water, and little of the remaining land is arable. Ever since transmutation became commonplace, genetically modified, low-cost, high-nutrition crops became the most important issue for farmers to solve. At the dawn of the Origin era, natural farming gained traction, and genetically modified foods were shunned due to the influence of Taoism. The debates raged on even as Solarians began to need less and less food. Okay. I suppose I do get the money and stuff, unless I somehow manage to die, which sounds unlikely, but I would say is not impossible. Oh, that one had a worm in it. Okay. Oh, there's a thing here. At least I know that this was supposed to be a relatively substantial area. This please, thank you. What was this one that I got? Slightly increased experience gain. Oh, I don't care. I mean, I should, but it's going to be whenever it says slight in these kinds of games, it always is slight. So I'm not bothered. Oh yeah, I kind of mentioned earlier, but didn't really go anywhere with it. That I've been rewatching a lot of Summoning Assault videos, mostly because they're good background noise. But another part of me like kind of wants to. I don't mind finding a game to. I won't mind finding a game to speedrun at some point. Not in a I'm going to go for world record kind of way. Just in a I think it might be fun to try and speedrun a game. But I've mentioned before that I don't. Most games, even when speedrun, require a lot of time. Nope, I forgot how to do that. Is it B? I think it is, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I've been here. I've been here before. What was even the point? I've already gotten. Okay. I mean, it's not like you're gonna get banned for backseating. So I can't. That looks like something I've either got to press a button. Oh, there's a thing over there. They have the fucking... What am I... Oh, there's a thing over there. There's a way to go. That might work. Ain't no mountain high enough. I am looking at the map. Shut up. I don't need to look at the map when I know, like, when I look at the map, I find where I want to go, and then I go. I do look at the map, just not, like, all the time. Because I have, you know, I don't need to look at it every 4 seconds. Well, yeah, because I was here, and I'm not gonna. I went into like this area. I came into here, saw a thing, and then saw a way out, and then went through it. I'm not gonna be immediately. I'm gonna like, explore where I see. I don't need to look at the map immediately. I went in and explored. I don't need to look at the map. I'm sorry that you're like 96 years old and have lost your childhood whimsy. Your whimsical urge to explore. Oh, Zombie Perp is the new top clipper at 5 views. Congratulations, Zombie. Your clip has 5 views. It's more poison, I think. I didn't read that. I think I saw the word poison in the corner. I probably should have read it, but we're reaching the stage where I get slightly impatient. But I know that there's a thing over here. Oh wait, I thought that was a way down. And then... Is there any reason for me to be attacking those? There we go. Is this anywhere new? I don't think it is it? I think this just leads to places that just leads to an alternate way to where I've already been. Yeah. Oops. I mean, this is stuff. This is wait. This is the goo stuff from before. This is like, this is the place that I just was. Yeah. This is where I just was, and these are enemies that I was fighting earlier. Did I do something to get here that I would have required, I would have had to have progressed further into the game to get here? Or would it have been possible for me very early in the game to just make my way here? Something for Schwan. Shit. Is this like, it's like Blighttown in Dark Souls 1. Wait, is that what Blighttown is? In one of the Dark Souls games, I've not played it, so I don't know. I know that you can, like, walk to... if you walk in a slightly different direction, you end up in a, like a high end game location. Oops. Oh, alright. I'm not dying. Oh, yeah. Ugh. Ugh. It's not dead yet. Oh, it's still got so much health, I can't. Okay. Is my stuff in a guy? Yeah, it is. I've put my stuff in a guy. Oh, I can't kill it. Interesting. Fucking... So this probably just leads... Wait, does it just go somewhere? Yeah, that goes somewhere. So let's have a look over here first. Ooh. Or is this... Is this place here why earlier you said that there was 3 locations? I could have seen that goo first. The many mysteries of 9 souls. Oh wait, this is the stronger one. Okay, so I imagine I'm going to find out how to destroy those. Unless I've had the... Then it's like I've had it the whole time and I'm just stupid. But if this is a Metroidvania, then what's you gonna break out, or are you just showing me that that's what happens to the guys in stasis or whatever? Ah, okay. I mean, it was an environmental hazard. I never thought that it would have been something I'd have to hit. Until it showed something inside it. So what am I doing now? Where have I not been? Up here? Can I get up there? No, because this is in the way. That's something I can... No, because this just leads back to there. That's not something I can interact with. Oh, I can go across there. Okay, I forgot about that. Good evening, weird eye creatures. Where's this going to go then? Yeah, go on. Let me in. Smuggle me. Smuggle me away. Thank you. Where am I? I've been here! Wait, no, well, yes, I have, but no, I haven't. Ah, hello. What's in here? There's puzzles and things. Then what does this do? Oh, interesting. But I don't like the look of it. I give you that. Give you that for free. Oh, you cheeky little git. You put it just out of reach. Oh! Thank you. Is that all that was here? Speedrunner extraordinaire. Is that all that was here? Was that just... Would I have gone through all of that? Guess I'll have to go through the puzzle. Wait, wait, it's not on the map, so yeah, probably is. But why would it... You know, it still doesn't really explain... It's still a long way to go just for a single piece of dark steel. I have to say... No, wait. Listen, I'm going to say, yeah, my ingenious, my ability in this game has been... Wait, what's that do? Wait, no, come back! I forgot. Shit. In my defense in this game, I have pretty much been through... I'm 20-some hours into the game, so, like, I'm going to have been to a lot of places, like, most of the game. Yeah, because it didn't expect me to do that either. Yeah, it's like, cool. Yeah, it's the fucking... That was it! So what do I do about... What do I do about the thing? Can I blow them up? I have that power. I have the power to blow them up. You have got to admit that me finding that little, you know, me finding a way to cheese it, you've got to admit that was a pretty ingenious of me. And given that I could also use the dodge and double jump and things to get through the actual puzzle itself quicker, makes me, you know, I'm definitely not meant to have been here this late in the game. I should have been here a lot earlier. Can I like blow you up? No. Where do I go? I'm lost. Where's your rabbit hole, Halo? Not to be confused with show as your rabbit hole. Ow. Can I interact with this? That's red. This doesn't feel... feels... like, I can't... You just go to Jim Cornette's hatred for Vince Russo, or Russo. I don't know who either of those human beings are. If they are even in fact human beings. Oops. Wait, Maya, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, now you can give me a hint. Now it's legal. I don't know how many times I've died this stream, actually. Not here, thanks. It doesn't help. They don't help that much. I kind of had a feeling, but where was the slime place? I've already lost where the slime place was. It was up here, wasn't it? It's an all up there. Oops. It's like, because I've been here. What was there? Oh, that was because there's an elevator I couldn't go through there. But nowhere else has anywhere I can go. I've been... They don't have any places attached to them. Just one cornetto. There, maybe? No, that was the one that wouldn't let me. That was the one that wouldn't let... That was the elevator there that wouldn't let me go anywhere. Have I been there, then? But because the elevator wouldn't let me go anywhere. I went to the elevator and it wouldn't let me go anywhere. He's a fraud that has killed one wrestling promotion and nearly killed another. Ah. It wouldn't let me go anywhere. Why do you not trust me? I don't know why I got a notification that I could see that Zombies clip had 5 views. I don't know. I suppose it allows me to help. It allows me to shout out my viewers. It encourages engagement. No, not there. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah. So it's. I have a thing, don't I? Was it here? Yeah, look. I can't go anywhere. Where the fuck do you mean then? Wait, how the fuck do I get... Wait. How do I get to how do I get to the other place that looked like an elevator? How do I get there? Is it here? Oh, I could press the B button here. I never saw that. I just didn't see that. Oops. Not my fault the fucking B prompts didn't show up. Shit. And even if it did, I can say that because I know you're not going to go back and find it. B prompt didn't show up and it didn't look like an elevator. So I wasn't going to try to stand around and stop hoping it was an elevator. What was it? I can turn that back on there. All right, Maya. Take care. Rousseau is one part of why WCW no longer exists, and because of a lot of shit he did to wrestling, it has done irreparable damage to the industry. Cornette has stated in an email to the wrestling company nearly killed by Russo that if he could kill Russo and get away with it, he would. The only other person you've known harbor a hatred that intense for someone else is you. Oh, I was hoping I could once again get through the game without having to do what it wants me to do. Okay. There we go. What's that noise? Why can't I come over here? Why would I want to do that? I can hear some heavy bass. I'm making my way towards a nearby nightclub. I think we were like in an entertainment district, so it's not like impossible. Not impossible. Okay, come on. Shit. Okay. Open that up, because then that leads back to the way I came. Okay, come on. Seemingly can't do anything there. So yeah, I think I probably get... Oh, the thing up there. Let's go there. Let's continue making our way over there. Okay, I don't have to fight my way out of that one. Good. Thing there. I should probably rest just in case. Okay. Can you believe my tirade against AI men earlier was almost 2 hours ago? Bad news, my lord. The data from the Empyrean district is highly unusual, as you had just as you had predicted. The entire district, and especially the Enlightenment Sanctum, has turned into a living hell. What happened here? What does the data say? With the limited time available, I have only done a preliminary report. I have also provided Lord Kwafu with a copy of... Wait, Lord Kwafu wishes to speak directly with you. This looks like a total disaster. And the most troublesome kind, too. I'm almost certain that those monsters and chunks of flesh mutated from our... wait. I'm almost certain that those monsters and chunks of flesh mutated from our people. Okay, I get it. No wonder I could see Solarian features among a few of them. I think they could even infect people who are still inside their soulscapes. It doesn't make any sense. The Tianhuo virus should have stopped mutating long ago. We don't have a way to trace the cause yet, but at least I know that in my zone, nothing like this has happened in the last 500 years. I don't get it. The Empyrean district has always been the safest passenger area. Could Nua or Fuxi have something to do with it? Nua seemed unaware of anything. I don't think those spoiled brats could pull off anything like this. Okay, I'll continue doing a more detailed analysis with Abacus. I just hope the spread of that mutant strain can be brought under control. You'll need to find a way to suppress them after you collect all the soul seals. Who knows how many more of them can be saved. No matter what happens, we must not give up. You're right. Good luck and stay in touch. Okay, so... Seems like these mutants were not in fact, part of the plan. Ow! Come on. No! Stop it! Stop. It's not that difficult. No, apparently it is. Okay. I don't know how many times I've died. I'll put another one on there. Fuck it, put one more on it for safekeeping. We're using Fermi estimation here. Vital Tower System message. Vital Sanctum Tower report. Soulscape system online. Currently dormant, 361. Currently awake. Calculation error, recalculating. The Enlightenment Sanctum, a core area of New Kunlun, is home to many vital sanctum towers. These vital sanctums are connected to the core Soulscape system through a sophisticated neural network to ensure that up to 100,000 Solarian passengers can sleep peacefully and enjoy endless dreams inside their vital sanctums. No, England does not have Chick-fil-A. All I know is that it's a American fast food place that I think some people don't like because it's like owned by like some very religious people. Shit. Okay. Oh, what's the point of this? Okay. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Now, where did you come from? You weren't there a second ago? Well, actually, he was hiding. That's like the whole point of this guy. I think he was hiding in the background. I think I saw it move. Yeah, there he is. Okay. Anything that's directly below me. It's like a... Oh, it's like an elevator shaft to go. Oh, you... scallywag. Okay. Let's do this again, because I don't think I... Oh, stop that. No, what am I doing? Stop that. Hit it on the way up. No, hit it on the way up. There we go. Did I miss, like, a shortcut? Crack pipe. Maybe I did. No, I didn't. I'm just... There we go. So, what? Where do I go from here? Oh, I've already... Okay, I managed to get up. Okay. Oh, yeah, of course I did. Stop it. Thank you. Oh, you broke it for me. How kind of you. Increases something. No, I think I just spawned another. Oh, I died with a. I didn't go with things! So I wasn't paying attention. It's alright. No! Okay. Let's rest here. I think I might finish up here because I all the energy that I had gotten from drinking a Monster is worn off, and I'm kind of just getting hot, and I can feel myself slowly devolving. So I think I'll leave it here for the day, and I'll come back on a different day to do some more, because I know where I've got to. Well, I know roughly where I've got to go and what I've got to do. So at least I've got an idea. And yeah, so I will come back soon. Probably next week. We'll see. So yeah, thank you for watching. Take care, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.